Heritage Hall Chorus.
All right, Rick Hansing here with my buddy Rick Stevenson. Rick, we got another quarterfinal playoff game tonight.
That's right, should be a good one.
Yep, Heritage Hall Chargers still undefeated after rolling past Pauls Valley last week. Virtually no contest, Rick. I know you were here.
Purcell.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Purcell. What did I say?
Pauls Valley.
Oh, why did I say Pauls Valley?
Because it starts with a P.
Then they have the same color, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I apologize to Pauls Valley for saying that.
Same direction.
Yeah,
south of here.
Yeah, same direction. And Stigler, we got Stigler tonight coming over, and they have.
That's right, Stigler Panthers.
An upset of Berry Hill last week.
Yeah, they're a solid team. We were looking at them. They're 9-2 on the season.
Yep.
5-2 in their district, but the two losses. I mean, Lincoln Christian, who, hopefully we're on a collision course for next week.
Right.
They're ranked right behind us. They're number 2 in the state, and then they had a very close loss to Chakota, 47-49, just about a month week 6, so probably 6 weeks ago.
And Chakota's still in it, so Chakota plays tonight as well.
That's right.
Who do
they play?
We have our
Plainview.
They play Plainview. Okay.
Yeah. Here we'll show you the bracket
here.
And what's left.
There we go.
You can see last week's results as well. Heritage Hall on top as the number 1 seed, and then Stigler, like you had mentioned, upset number 5 Berry Hill by a score of 55-21. And then on the other half of the bracket, we have Lincoln Christian against Kingfisher. Two teams, all 4 of these teams have played each other, over the last 12 months.
Yep, that's right. Lincoln Christian and Stigler played earlier, and, Lincoln Christian ended up winning 49-21, but still, Stigler put 21 points on the board. I know that we'll get to the scouting report on them in a minute, but I know they've got a lot of playmakers. I know that they are going to get a lot of guys involved. Sounds like they got a great quarterback, and I know our defense is going to have to be, sound and on top of their keys.
That's right.
Not get caught looking into the backfield.
Exactly, and the quarterback is their main playmaker, Mason Peary, I guess is his name.
Yep.
And he's a senior quarterback. He's thrown for over 1,800 yards and 28 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions. So,
that's
pretty solid.
That's a solid quarterback rating, 123 quarterback rating. Pretty good.
But let's talk about our Fuzzy's future players of the game. We got 2 of them tonight, Amari Smith left on your screen and Melvin Swindle on the right-hand side. Both of them are juniors. Both have been leading the line for the last 2 years. Melvin's this is his 3rd year to start. He's been starting since his freshman year. But both of them are key. They swap at nose guard as well, starting at nose guard. And both solid, both sides of the ball. Amari came off torn ACL from last year, so he's done a great job coming back and very solid this year.
And he's a load, isn't he?
They both are.
Well, 5'9", 255.
Yeah,
so
Amari
that's a low center of gravity, and as we know, Melvin's got major college, major D1 size,
offers,
6'3", 300 pounds. And Coach Bogert says both of them will play at the next level. So deservingly to be named both of our feature players tonight. And they're gonna set the tone physically on both sides of the ball, along with Will Dunn. And the Stigler team we were watching them warm up, Rick, they look like they're going to be pretty big and physical themselves.
Yeah, they do look like they have some good size, and I mean, just looking at, they've got a 325-pounder, 270, etc.
Yeah, they've got some size. Rick, what do you think there on the Mercedes-Benz keys to victory?
All right, Cage, the Panthers quarterback. We talked about that. Again, Mason Peary, who, we talked about his throwing yards, but also his running. He has 138 carries for
878 yards.
Yeah, and 15 touchdowns.
500 yards again. 500-yard games or over 100-yard games, 100 yards in 5 games.
That's right. So
that's unbelievable.
Everything revolves around the quarterback. So we need to do a good job of caging the quarterback, as they say, and then also play sound in the secondary. He's a good deep thrower. So we need to make sure that we cover deep. Don't let the stop and goes bite us. Those,
double moves.
Yeah, I mean, easier said than done. Those are hard to cover.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught looking in the backfield, right?
Exactly.
And see if they run a lot of motion. Eye candy, I call it. a lot of motion back there in the backfield. Lots of things to pay attention to if you're a defensive back.
That's right. And then finally, new year, new Stigler. The Chargers beat Stigler pretty handily last year. Last year was 44-21.
Right.
And also in the quarterfinals. But that's a game where Connor carried.
Oh, yeah.
5 touchdowns, I believe it was.
Over 100 yards.
Yeah, he was a beast that game. But Jackson Jobe had a good game, too. He threw for 239 yards and a touchdown. Then why don't we go get our weather report here?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's go down to the track and get a weather report. Charger Vision weatherman.
Just happy that we didn't do this game on Monday. This week I'm complaining about the fact that we couldn't do it on Monday because it is really cold outside. To be precise, it is 37 degrees right now, and the wind is blowing 8 miles an hour straight from the north, which is making it feel like it is 31 degrees right now, and it's going to be that way for the entire game. So the cold's obviously going to be a factor here, but will it affect the Chargers as we stay on the quest for another gold ball? Well, we'll find out here in just a little bit. Back up to you guys.
Coulter Gasky with the weather report.
Thank you, Coulter.
Charger Vision meteorologist.
Not a lot
of people that can say that on the production. They've got a meteorologist.
Exactly.
Giving a weather report. Well, I don't know what do you think that wind is about? About 10 miles out of the northwest?
Yeah, it's whipping right now. I mean, it looks like maybe more than 10. The flags are almost straight out, but Coulter says it's going to die down as the game goes on.
We've got a good crowd starting to fill in now, Rick.
That's right. We need some more of the jungle to fill in.
Yeah, the home side's starting to fill up a little bit. So it looked a little lean at first.
Yeah.
But,
Stigler traveled pretty well.
Yes, they did. That's about and they've got a lot of kids and a lot of people down on the field too to form a line for their players when they come out. So they've traveled really well. That's a haul too. That's over 2-hour drive from here.
Yeah. But we want to. Looking at the weather, we want to thank Luke for having us up here tonight. We get to be inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, to go back to our feature players of the game for a moment, and, not only are they Amari and Melvin great players, but they're both great guys. And that's what the coaches say, too, that they're fun to coach. But both of them, you meet them, they're both the biggest smiles on their faces. Yeah. They're two of the most friendly guys.
Yeah.
Both of them are, you can tell, just great families.
Yeah, I agree. When you talk to them off the field, and then you see their play on the field, it doesn't quite.
No, yeah, exactly.
It doesn't quite match up.
You would think they're both big teddy bears,
but they are. Yeah, they're not. That's for sure.
They'll prove you wrong.
That's right. And they've been dominant on both sides of the ball. And they'll set the tone physically for the Chargers and have all year. So really looking forward to watch those guys tonight.
Absolutely. We have some career numbers of interest. Philip Smitherman, he's I'd say the star of the team, both sides of the ball. He's got, first we'll talk about defense. He has 350 tackles right now, which ranks him number 7. He's 10 away from one of my classmates, old Wes Andrews. And then he's 14 away from getting up to number 5. So,
did you guys wear face masks back then?
Leather helmets. Yes. Yeah.
That's a lot of tackles to make without the face mask.
That's right.
Sticking your face in there.
That's right. Yeah. Wes was a 3-year player. Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm older than you are, so.
So you had no helmets.
So we had no helmets. That's for sure.
Yeah. And then, but also Philip has 116 solo tackles, so he needs 19 to pass number 3, Richard Hill. And then on the offensive side, he's got 97 receptions for over 1,800 yards, 18 touchdowns, 25 carries for 331 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And this season, he has, 2/3 of that, over 1,200 yards, which ranks him number 3. He's even above.
He'll pass Sterling tonight. Huh?
Yeah, with 42 yards, he'll pass Sterling. And Sterling was pretty good.
yeah. Still pretty decent ball player.
Still, yes.
Yeah. I like to watch him. I like to watch him play with the Giants, except when they're playing the Cowboys.
That's right.
I want him to have a good game, but
and
I'll never root against him.
He is active this week.
That's true. Yeah, he's
coming off concussion.
Off a head injury. That's right. Yeah. So hopefully he'll get back and get healthy.
All right, our captains are coming out. Same captains we've had every game.
Hardy Bowers,
Philip Smitherman, Will Dunn,
and
Melvin Swindle.
Our co-feature player, Melvin Swindle, looks good and healthy coming out.
Yes, he does.
Good look at him right there.
They all do. Those are our 4 solid players.
Yeah,
they
really are.
This is going to be the last home game to be played by Will Dunn, Philip Smitherman, and Hardy Bowers, and the rest of the seniors.
There's a good look at the captains right there for both sides. We'll point out Stigler, Mason Peary, the quarterback's one of their captains.
Number 5.
Number 5 and number 6, Jackson Winkler, 6'4", 195. I bet he's a star wide receiver, defensive back, so he's one of the players to watch that Coach Bogert was telling us about a little bit before the game. Also number 33,
Cole West,
tight end defensive lineman, 6'1", 225. And they won the toss, but they have deferred, so they'll get the ball in the second half. And I believe Hall will be.
Yeah, and I believe their 4th captain was number 12, Jackson Calhoun, another senior wide receiver DB, 5'11", 175.
Yeah, they're going to spread the ball around. So Chargers, another good look at everybody shaking hands. Everything's really nice and friendly now, which is good. And Chargers will be receiving to start off the game. And so the offense will have to get warm. And
there go the
hopefully get on top.
There go the captains to meet up with the team. Both teams are set to run out on the field. There is
got 30 seconds.
As Luke,
this was going to get started.
As Luke called it, the Panthers are going to be running out of the Stigler.
Yes, yeah. There's a good picture of the Stigler right there.
That's right.
You see them in there. They come out of the face masks. They're all pinned up right now.
The first, here come the Chargers.
Good look at the guys running on the field. Can try to stay warm tonight.
We're all pretty healthy at this time, so knock on wood.
Yeah,
let's keep it that way.
The injury report was something
pretty shallow.
Yeah, only 2 guys. Corey Walker with the knee and Noah Whitmire with, I guess, with the concussion protocol. Good look at the Chargers there.
But it's good.
Moment of prayer in the end zone, asking for a healthy, solid play.
Exactly.
Keep everybody safe.
That's key. That's number 1. Especially this time of the year, there's no time to recoup.
Yeah, that's right. And you want to have the guys, there's a lot at stake, and you want to have everybody healthy. You want to have the best chance that you can have.
Exactly.
I'm showing 37 degrees on my phone, Rick, so this is one of the colder games we've had in a while. So.
But it feels like 31.
Yeah, the wind chill. I really appreciate Luke letting us broadcast from the booth.
Yes, very much so. And the
Chargers doesn't seem fair.
No, exactly, but we'll take it.
Yes, we will take it.
The Chargers will have the wind going from north to south for the first quarter.
Yep, moving left to right. Those of you that are familiar with the Montgomery Field here.
That's right. If you haven't been here since the 80s, well, it's flipped.
We're moving left to right. And we'll get a good look at the. Also, I think we're supposed to watch out for some trick plays.
That's right.
So watch out for the onside kick, too. There's a high pooch kick.
The deep onside.
Be handled by.
That was Jagger Abels.
Yeah. He gets the ball kicked to him a lot, those pooch kicks, doesn't he?
He does. He's had a good season.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he's played a lot. Scored some touchdowns, played on both sides of the ball. Receiver, D-back.
When we look at our starting offense, you want to show us our starting offense. And we have Jackson Jobe again at quarterback, Jaden Williams and Robert Imbro in the backfield. That's a little different.
Yep.
Philip Smitherman, Joe Washington, Will Dunn on the receivers. Melvin Swindle, William Jackson, Edwin Lauren, Amari Smith, and Gavin Wilson up front.
First down right there. Jaden Williams off tackle. Oh, nice gain. Hops a tackle and goes down for, looks like about a 5-yard gain, Rick.
Yeah, 4 to 5.
First down off tackle there.
You know, Jaden's been so solid this year. He is strong. And he's quick, too.
He had a really good game last week against Purcell. Really good game.
You know, sometimes he's one of those that sometimes looks like he glides.
Yeah.
You know,
and I've said it before, but he's a really, really good cutback runner. Really finds the cutback lanes. Going to get Phillip involved early in the game. Nice little wide receiver screen over there. Going to pick up a first down, so Chargers right on schedule. First down and 10.
All right, 3 subs come in. Colby Lewis, looks like Davis Duncan, and Peyton Ernest all come in the game.
Yeah, Coach Bogert was saying that they play a pretty basic defense, Rick, so it's going to allow us to be really multiple. I mean, as everybody's watched the Chargers, we've got a playbook that's pretty thick.
Yeah.
We get lots of guys involved. Nice little sluggo route right there. Slant and go route to Philip Smithman, Rick.
So you always have to be careful. Remember Austin Kendall calling Ohio State a basic defense.
I saw where he's not going to start.
No, he didn't.
West Virginia
Didn't start last week either.
Yeah, so he's been replaced as the starter there. So we'll take on OSU tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. And that's tough to travel all the way to Morgantown and kick it off at 11 o'clock.
No kidding. All right, nice play again to Phillip. So here we are, 1st and 10.
We're on the Stigler 35-yard line. Peyton Ernest off tackle. Oh, nice run. Looks like one tackle to break, Rick, and he scores there.
That's right. Peyton's so close to busting so many of them. He's got, good speed. You can see he gets the ball, and he's already going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I like that. Like that little off-tackle run. It actually gets a little further outside, probably goes closer to that widest gap outside, but it's not really a sweep, but it's a great play that the Chargers blocked very well.
Quick throw over to Colby Lewis.
Colby with some great footwork there. He's going to pick up 5 yards, Rick. So one thing I've noticed so far, no penalties for the Chargers, which is it's a good thing. Normally we've had at least 1 penalty by now.
That's right. Knock on wood.
2nd down, 5 for the Chargers.
This is what we'll like to see to start the game. Just move methodically down. We're not taking any big shots yet. That's what we're setting up for later, taking these short passes.
Yeah, I like it. Lots of basic play calls here. Jaden Williams back in the backfield, takes the handoff.
And he keeps driving, driving.
He's still heading down.
Yeah,
Whistle
good
hasn't
job.
blown, man. He puts his hand down and keeps driving his legs.
3rd and 4th effort got him a first down.
Wow.
Yeah, we've talked about how strong he is.
That's some time in the squat rack right there. Puts his hand down, great balance, and keeps the legs churning. And nowadays the referees let these plays go quite a while. I know they do on the college level, and the linemen have time to get in behind the guys on short yardage plays. It's really kind of a disadvantage for the defense, but we'll take a good strong run there from Jaden. Inside reverse.
Little misdirection.
Yeah, there he goes. Nicely blocked there. He's going to walk into the end zone right there. Follow the lead block by Melvin Swindle right there. And Philip Smithman, good look at him there, just going to go into the end zone standing up on that little inside reverse that the Chargers like to get the ball to him right there and get him in space outside and yet let him use his athleticism and speed.
All right, we got some Charger revision here.
See Phillip coming across the formation here.
Misdirection. Half of Stigler went to the right.
Yeah, and then Melvin gets out in front.
Yeah, and so
Melvin and Hardy really didn't have to block anybody. They were out there for the lead block, but they didn't really have to block anybody. But kick is up and good. So, Rick, that was one of the better drives of the season so far that I've seen.
We may make that our Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game.
We very well could. That was,
like you said,
very methodical.
Sets the tone immediately.
Never had over 5 yards to go on any certain down. Getting 5 yards on first down.
Yes.
2 or 3 different times there. So, yeah. Stigler's going to have to adjust now after kind of getting hit in the mouth right there.
But that's easier said than done. What do you adjust to, the run or the passing?
I think you just have to adjust to the pace of play.
That's right.
You know, adjust to the fact that the Chargers are coming out hot.
And Luke Butler, once again, is good on the extra point. You know,
oh yeah.
He hasn't actually missed one. He had one blocked. I think it was against Kingfisher, but he has not missed an extra point all year.
And that's something too, because you got a lot involved there in high school football. That's tough to do.
Absolutely. I mean,
the snap, the hold,
hold,
the timing, and everything. Nice kick there. Oh, it bounces off the top of his head.
No touchback.
It's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, if the momentum takes the ball past the goal line.
That was Grayson Gilmore, back number 7, and ball hits him in the face mask or in the crown of the helmet, Rick, and bounces into the end zone.
Right on the noggin.
Right on the noggin. So the Panthers are going to start out at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll get a good look at their lineup. We know we got Mason Peary, number 5, playing quarterback, and only one back with him in the backfield, so he's in the pistol there. They run a little sweep out to the right. Number 22, the running back there, Rich McCleary.
Defense, I think that was Hardy Bowers on the tackle.
Yep, from his linebacker spot, strung that play out, so it's going to be no gain, 2nd and 10.
Tell you what, we say it every game, but Hardy is just a prototypical linebacker, just tough as nails, quick. He'll make a million plays a game.
Yeah, he's involved almost every time. Fake reverse, little crossbuck right
there.
there.
Yeah, little crossbuck. A.J. Searles wasn't
fooled. No, he stayed at home right there before progress was stopped, and it still looks like maybe no gain. So
let's look at our starting defense.
No gain, 3rd and 10.
Here we go here. The defensive ends, Jaden Williams and Will Dunn, Melvin Swindle starting nose guard. We said he'll swap out with Amari Smith. Connor Keith, Hardy Bowers, A.J. Searles, and Landon Lahodney. Jackson Joe Ball kind of the linebacker positions. Colby Lewis, Peyton Ernest at the corners, and Philip Smitherman at free safety.
Well, that junior class, 7 starters on defense there.
Good defense, Colby Lewis.
Very good defense. Up against a much bigger wide receiver right there. Was going up to get the ball, and great defense right there from his corner spot by Colby Lewis. And Panthers will have to punt on their initial possession.
And that's what we like to see too. The offense, drive it down, defense, 3 and out.
Going to win the field position game here too, Rick. Stigler's punter has to punt from his own 5. Gets off a pretty good punt.
Pretty good punt.
Gavin Freeman going to go to his right, try to get the nice block right there from Kobe. Gets the sidelines, and he's taken down there after a nice return. Gets the corner there. Coming downhill, number 13, Zane Oldham makes the tackle, but Rick, that's going to set the Chargers up really, really good field position.
33-yard line, 34?
Yeah, pretty deep in Stigler territory on their second possession.
1st and 10 Heritage Hall.
This has to look a little bit like deja vu to the Panthers from the game last year. Got off to a hot start last year as well. Joe by himself in the backfield. Now Philip Smitherman in motion. Nice little pass out there to swing pass to Philip. He's looking for blockers. He gets to the sidelines. We're going to get our first penalty probably. Rick, I'll let you call that one.
Block in the back, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty much
usually what that is.
Usually what that is when the play goes wide like that. Or a hold. Yeah, you get it back and the wide receiver's out in front of you. And it's kind of hard sometimes to sustain those blocks where the referees are out on the sidelines looking right at you. So we get off schedule for the first time.
But it's not bad because it's where the spot of the foul. So it only makes a 1st and 13 or so.
1st and 14 for the Chargers.
Philip looks like he's limping.
Yeah, I noticed that on the last drive.
sure didn't affect him on his touchdown run, though.
I hope it's.
Jaden Williams again right up the gut.
Oh, ball's
did he put
loose.
Put it on the ground.
Looks like they're calling it a fumble.
Yeah, he did fumble. I saw the
gonna
ball
be
come
Panthers'
out.
ball.
Yep, Stigler comes up with it. Looks like number 7, Grayson Gilmore on the recovery. And
You know, that's something that's rare.
that is rare, but you know it happens a lot when you're struggling for extra yards. That's when, that's normally when a good back fumbles is when he's second and third effort.
Good point.
Yeah, so he was. He's never going to go down first contact. So ball security is going to have to be key.
It's going to make him mad now.
That's
Wouldn't
not
be
good 'cause
surprised to see him
get a sack
disruptive
here.
here.
Right, yeah. Very disruptive on the defensive side of the ball too. Deep pass right there, Philip Smith.
With the interception.
Yeah, falling down. Wow, what great coverage. That was double coverage back there, Jackson Jobe and Philip Smitherman. And Philip comes down with the interception right there, falling down. That was Charger replay right here, revision. See Jackson Jobe coming in the picture there. And ball was underthrown.
Yeah, badly underthrown. And Will Rose was the receiver, I believe it was.
I'm
sorry, number 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, Grayson Gilmore. They're going to look like they're going to try to get the ball to him a lot. And,
he was trying to play defense there.
Yeah, and he's good at it too. He's starting safety, so it looks like they're playing a cover 2 deep safeties.
So no one hurt by the Chargers turnover. Get it right back
to us. Got to keep running.
Oh.
Wow, that was dangerous right there.
Yeah, it was.
That could have been a pick 6. Good D right there by Jackson Calhoun, and from his cornerback spot.
Yeah, well, he ran into Big Joe.
Yeah, he did run. You can see him right there fixing the headgear. I don't blame him. But
Joe's
if he steps into that.
Yeah, Joe Washington's a big boy, 6'3", 215.
Yeah, he's every bit of that. Yeah, I was walking down on the field after the game last week as we were talking, Rick, and I was like, man, these guys are big. I'm glad I'm where we are. Warm and no contact in the press box. Good look at Jackson right there. Chargers second down, 10. Hand up the middle to Jaden. Spins out of that tackle. Still not
driving
going down.
his feet.
Going to get a nice 4-yard gain out of that.
Yeah,
like
they gave him a good spot, about 4.5 yards.
Give him good forward progress. Going to bring up 3rd and long 6 or 3rd and 7.
I think it's 4-down territory here, though, Rick.
Yeah, I think so.
We're close enough to the 50.
We're talking Heritage Hall football. Yeah. So it shouldn't surprise if we go for it here. If we don't make it, if we go for it on 4th down, no one's going to be surprised. Or if we throw it to Phillip, no one will be surprised. That was wide open.
Yeah,
just
Colby Lewis.
Just a little bit wide and outside.
I think we actually may be punting.
Yep, we got Gavin Freeman coming on. Looks like he's going to punt. See if we have our own trick play. Coach Bogert was telling us to watch out for some trick plays from the Panthers, and we'll see if we call one, we dial one up here.
Wouldn't be too surprising, would it?
Let's see.
Well, punts it away.
Nice punt.
Everyone clears away.
Back. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Stigler's going to get it at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 Stigler.
For their second possession. See if the Chargers can turn them over again, Rick.
That's right.
3 and out for the Chargers. That doesn't happen very often to that offense, but it was helped
no, it
by a
doesn't.
penalty. Good look at Melvin there, co-player of the game. He's rotating in at nose guard like he said he would.
Sweep out to the right.
Sweep out to the right by number 22. He has a little bit of running room. That was their running back, Rich McClary.
And there's our other linebacker, Connor Keith.
Number 32 on the tackle.
Yeah. Tell you what,
they got a good set of backers out there.
They really do. And they're both pretty even on their career tackles.
2nd and 7.
You know, they're both approaching 300, both he and Hardy Bowers.
Yeah, they switch off games to see which one's the leading tackle for the game. Yeah. Perry on a quarterback keeper, trying to get to the outside. Nice, strong run right there. Looked like we had a
I thought I saw a couple holds, but Landon Lahodney
runs him out of bounds right there, but nice gain right there for the quarterback, Peary. Rick, he didn't really fake anybody. They had a motion going to the right. He just tucked it and ran left end right there on the quarterback keeper. A designed run from the quarterback spot.
That's what Coach Bogert, you know, it was one of our keys to the game. Cage the quarterback. So.
We didn't. We let the gate open that time, Rick. He got out, and you can see he's a dangerous runner, very shifty, as Coach Bogert
said. He's a stocky guy too. I mean, he's not going to come down with an arm tackle.
5'9", 175. He looks bigger than that.
He does. I agree.
He looks 5'9", but he looks bigger than 175.
Another crossbuck.
Crossbuck handoff into 22. Running back's going to get outside. That Ridge McClary again. Nice tackle right there. Kobe Lewis, one-on-one tackle. But, yeah, Rick, they run that little crossbuck fake. It looks like that's a play out of the Naval Academy and the Air Force Academy playbook. But there's a lot to look at back here. Millwood runs that same play over and over again.
Yeah.
Chargers are used to seeing that.
Little option.
He's
keeping it.
Quarterback keeper right there.
Nice.
Another nice tackle by Kobe Lewis.
Kobe
He's going
Lewis,
to be down at the Charger 1 yard line. But not very often you see Hardy got a little turned around there. You don't see that very often. But
yeah, we looked like we had two guys that took the
pitch man and nobody took the quarterback. Yeah.
Exactly. We'll get, that's an easy adjustment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, eye on the quarterback is a really easy adjustment to make. First and goal right here for the Panthers.
So 3 in the backfield. Oh, that should have been illegal motion. They had
somebody moving one of the 3 backs over the backfield.
Took a step forward. But the defense did a good job there, piling up the middle. Bringing in Melvin Swindle now. Let's see.
See if they leave Omari in there. See if they have them both in there in the middle of that line. I think we got a Charger that's injured there, Rick, in the middle of that play. Is that Jaden coming out there?
Yeah, Jaden Williams.
He looks like he's in it.
Well, we got one too many. Okay, Amari Smith's running
now. Yeah, Amari's coming on. Same formation. Going to run quarterback speed.
Oh,
right
good defense.
Good penetration right there.
Is that Phillip? No, it's A.J. Searles.
A.J. Searles, yeah, from the linebacker spot. That was good penetration right there to cut him down.
That really was. Goes from first and goal from the 2 to now third and goal from the 3.
Yeah.
Third goal from the 3.
And we weren't fooled right there by the quarterback keep either, quarterback run game.
They're going to take a
timeout and talk about it. Third down and goal from the Charger 3-yard line.
Here's an updated score. Lincoln Christian leading Kingfisher 7-0. Just 3 minutes. Oh no, well we don't know the time, but it was. I was thinking college.
Scored before the game started.
That's right. Well, it's also
nice close game there, 7-6.
Yeah, Plainview over Shakota.
Plainview over Shakota.
And then Verdigris.
All the
7-0 over Perkins Tryon, who we're familiar with.
Put Perkins on the upset alert there.
That's that would be an upset.
That's a higher ranked team beating a lower ranked team right there. Seven ranked versus 4th ranked right there.
That's right.
On top of the Demons.
You know, we want to thank Quail Creek Bank once again. Their student checking and savings accounts will set you up for success. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop by them and see them at the 122nd and North Main to learn more about their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thank you to Quail Creek Bank for being a long-time sponsor of Charger Vision.
Peary in the shotgun this time, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield or just right at the line of scrimmage right there. And I think that was Hardy Bowers right there on the tackle. Is that right? No,
Landon Lahodney. Looks like he slow getting up. I don't know if it's a shoulder. He's favoring that left arm.
I think I know what happened there, Rick. You're supposed to act like you got your thumb G.
Oh, and maybe it hit him in the
right in the thumb.
Delicates.
Caught him right in the thumb. It's going to be 4th and goal. Stigler. Ball still on the Charger 3-yard line. quick toss.
Oh, interception. Oh, it was dropped, but still.
The end zone right there. Great coverage, Philip Smitherman. Great coverage right there.
That was.
Yeah, that was a great play. He was all over it. Well read on the little skinny post route.
That's a huge defensive stand.
Yeah, goal line stand for the Chargers.
We're going to call that our Joe Cooper Ford stand of the game.
Yes, that's right. Goal line stand right there by the Charger D.
That's big.
That's
We've tied it up. Now it's our opportunity to go 98 yards.
That's right. Get the momentum back. Ball security, paramount, Rick. Great bow your net play right there by the Charger D.
Jade Williams is still running
going
hard.
Oh, he's still going. Golly, he's still carrying that pile.
Still carrying it.
They don't blow the whistle anymore. He's still going. They're not going to get him down.
Wow.
I think player safety, sometimes they ought to blow that whistle a little.
I think they,
than that.
looking at the side judge, they may have blown it. Well,
I don't know. I heard that one because somebody opened the door here to the. Jaden's going to have to come off. His helmet came off. That's the only way you're going to get him off the field, to take his helmet off, because by rule he has to miss a play.
And made 2nd and 2 from the 10-yard line.
Yeah, look at it. He's already working hard.
Yeah. Need somebody give him a drink or something. 2nd and 3. Oh,
a little mix up in the
backfield. Jackson Jubb's going to be tackled for about a 4-yard loss right there.
Yeah. Just a little.
They ran into each other.
Yeah. We don't know which one made the mistake, but you don't see that very often.
Looked like the play was designed to go to the left, but maybe supposed to take the ball in front of the quarterback, or maybe, to the side.
Sometimes that little spin around is to get him to
reverse out.
All right, makes it 3rd and 6.
Well done in the backfield. Jackson rolls right, looking for a receiver. Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful route, though.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful route.
That was Jagger Abels.
Yeah. I watched Jagger come across right there, Rick, and if he'd have kept running, he was going to be covered. He felt the soft spot in that zone and stopped, and Jackson put it right on the money right there.
Yeah.
And Jagger might have thought there was a defender closer to him than that. So it's still considered in the middle of the field right there, where a receiver can take a pretty good pop.
A little flat punt.
Oh, yeah.
That takes a nice Charger roll. Yeah.
Landon Lahodney and Phillip going to be down it right there.
That was
they do.
Smart by Braden Drury.
Oh, you got to get away from that.
Yeah.
If he fields that, no telling. Looked like a hard ball to field cleanly, Rick, and it's kind of in that sloppy, muddy part of the field too. So not sure what kind of bounce that's going to take. So Stigler going to set up shop, pretty good field position, Rick. The Charger 48-yard line. Charger D is going to need to rise to the occasion again. Here with a direct snap.
They're just going to ride him.
Yeah, I would too.
As far as he'll take him.
Good play right there. Gavin Freeman sneaking in there from his bandit spot right there to make a tackle. He read that play from the minute that the ball was snapped. Jaden Williams, I think, is a little bit shaken up there. Gavin Wilson into the game. Gavin's bigger than 6'1", 225. I can tell you that right now. Nice pass out to the flat out here to number 7. He turns it up for a nice gain, but
swarm tackle there.
Man, did he ever swarm tackle?
Flipped him over.
Man.
Oh,
okay. We're gonna.
Yeah, they didn't like the way he was.
Number 50 came in late with a cheap shot, so he's going to be. The penalty ought to be on them. This should not be offset.
Right. No, I think he took exception to the way that we tackled their guy.
Well,
he was flipped
up,
and then
Yeah, we had him picked up. But like I said, Rick, the referees, they don't blow this place dead anymore. Coaches or the referees talking to RD. But you can't just come in and blow somebody up into the pile there, Rick, even though you're upset about how your back is treated.
Yeah, well,
it's a contact sport.
Yeah, that really hurts Stigler because
hurts your momentum and puts you behind the chains.
Second and 19.
Second and 19 or 20 now, so
it's a lot harder than second and 9. Here we go, 3 receivers left for the Panthers.
Here he drops back. Oh, he's under pressure
Screen
right there.
pass.
Middle screen right there. Oh, well. Ray.
Hardy Bowers.
Oh, yeah, what a tackle right there. Great tackle.
He's pumped about it, too. He rarely shows emotion, but he's pumped about that one.
You think they saw that in film this week on that play right there? Wow. Good pressure on the quarterback initially, and then they set up that middle screen. But
4th down and 17.
Hardy sniffed that play out. That was a sure tackle, too, Rick. He didn't go anywhere after he caught the ball. I don't even know if he went forward.
No.
He was right there. Great time. He timed it up right there. See if Gavin can get his hands on this punt again and get a nice return like the first time.
Oh, nice punt.
Nice spiral. He's going to get the sideline again.
Oh, slips down.
Kevin Freeman slips down.
Had Kobe Lewis out there to block for him. Looked like he could have gotten some yardage up the Charger sidelines, but a little sloppy area of the field right there, Rick, and slips down.
Yeah.
I was thinking on the way over here about what kind of footing that we would have tonight, because the guys were slipping a little bit last week, and then we've had quite a bit of moisture this week, and pretty heavy drizzle today all day long, and it's been cold, so there's no really time for it to dry out. And
I don't know, Rick. Feels pretty good.
Feels pretty good in here, doesn't it? Pretty dry in here.
All right, here we've got trips to the left.
Peyton Nurse ran that play earlier for some nice yardage, same play.
Yeah, still
flex
picks
play
up
out to the
2
left
to 3
there.
yards.
2 to 3 yards. Going to bring up
Jackson Winkle.
down for the Chargers.
Gain of 2.
Into the first
2nd
quarter,
and 8.
Rick. So after 1 quarter of play, very, very well, tough contested ball game so far. Heritage Hall leads it on the strength of their opening drive, touchdown drive, leading at 7-0. We'll be right back with second quarter action.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
Chargers little pass right out intended for Davis Duncan on first down there. And Davis was double covered and pass was a little bit high, so brings up 3rd and 8 from the Chargers 33-yard line. Good protection for Jackson.
Oh, he's got room to run if he wants.
Right there. Goes to the middle of the field. Ball was a little bit low. It's under some pressure there from number 33, Cole West. And going to bring up 4th down for the Chargers.
Melvin was a little slow getting up, but looks like he's running off the field fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of size along that Stigler line, and obviously a lot of size along the Charger line, so it's going to be a good, tough matchup along the line of scrimmage tonight, Rick.
Yeah. Tell you what, Stigler's showing some toughness.
Yes, they are.
I think this is the most we've punted in a game
this year. Yeah, Gavin's going to get tired there, but takes another Charger roll, and it's going to come to rest there at the Stigler 28-yard line. It can be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers as the Charger D comes back on the field. This is a little bit more than our defense plays in the first half of games too, Rick.
Yes, it is. Usually our offense is on the field a lot longer.
Yeah. I'm not worried about anybody's shape at this time of the season.
No.
All of our guys playing both ways and special teams, and with the strength and conditioning program we have here. Period with the snap, handoff. It looks like he wants to throw that.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
He throws it forward. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Will Dunn comes up with it, but yeah, Rick, we've seen that play. That's the third time they've run that play now, and we knew he, instead of turning it upfield, he was stretching it out wide, just kept running laterally to see if someone would pop open in the secondary.
Yeah, they're talking to each other. I think one of the receivers didn't go out, just thought it was a running play.
Oh, so he stayed in and blocked, so he didn't have anybody to go to. Well, that's obviously a play that one of the plays Coach Bogert was probably talking about. That halfback pass runs that little jet sweep and is going to throw off of it. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Fake across the middle there. Tight end. Nice reception for him right there. Going to be forward progress. Going to give him a first down.
Yeah, good tackle by Phillip Smitherman.
It was, yeah. Sure tackle right there. It was a one-on-one tackle. He had some running room right there, but good play action fake right there, Rick, and finds the tight end on a little dump right across the middle.
You know, Rick, have you heard on Phillip, is Harvard wanting him for offense or defense?
I would think defense, but I'm not sure.
I mean, you might
be able to play both ways. You might be able to play both ways up there in the Ivy League.
Maybe.
He's that kind of athlete. Quarterback keeper to the left, turns it upfield, and is going to get
about 8 yards.
8 yards on first down right there. And, Rick, that's too much on first down from the quarterback. But like we said, we got to shut down the quarterback run game tonight because there wasn't any fake right there. That's a design run all along.
Looks like Hardy Bauer's on another tackle.
Yeah, our linebackers are going to be really, really busy tonight.
Yeah.
Robert Imbro comes into the game right there. A.J. Searles came out.
That's a good one thing our coaches do. They do sub a lot, so people are
fresh.
fresh.
Fresh, yeah, that's right. We've got pretty deep bench over here. Not a lot of size drop off either. Quarterback run up the middle. Keeper breaks a tackle right there. That looks like Gavin Freeman tripped him up, but not before he gets a Stigler first down. So Stigler on the move here. Early going second quarter. Chargers still up 7-0 on the Panthers. First and 10. Peary out of the pistol. Same quarterback run game up the middle again. Keeper.
I thought I saw the ball, but
I thought I did too. But I guess it's a red helmet, but
yeah, helmet or a shoe or something.
Good play right there by.
I didn't see who brought him down. Was that Robert?
Looked like it was Robert.
Robert Imbro.
Yeah, first to make contact with him there, and then
his momentum got stopped quickly.
Yes, it did. Yeah. Brings up 2nd and 9. Good look at Robert there. 9:24 left. God bless you, Rick.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Jet sweep here to number 7. He's looking for some running room here. Gets it to the outside. Some good blocking there from the
well, look at the pursuit.
Panthers wide receivers, and the pursuit gets him down there. Landon Lahodney and Hardy Bauer right there.
I think that we had 7 guys around him. I mean, he did get a first down.
Right, yeah, that was a good running play right there. Good job of running, getting up in the hole there on the outside. Grayson Fillmore. They've got a good junior class too. So Chargers going to take a timeout. We'll take one.
When we stay here, and then we'll thank some of our sponsors.
That's right. We'll have a commercial.
Yeah. I want to thank Venue Catering for their continued support. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions. We're going to be getting some of those at halftime, Rick.
Well, I hope we have time. It'll be crowded in there. Might have to put our order. Might have to put our order in now.
That's right.
You think Lance would go get us something, or he's not?
No, he's not here.
He's not here. Do you think he'd drive over?
He is listening. He's giving us updates.
Okay. Well, do you think he'd drive over and get something and bring it up?
Maybe.
What do you think?
Maybe he can bring us some Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Oh, that'd be great.
There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek right now and bring it to
Right
us,
now.
or after the game.
That's right.
Or visit one of their other locations in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, or more. Fuzzies, welcome to your new addiction.
Preferably right now.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, we're back to action.
We may just let you watch the game without listening
right,
to us.
Which may be what you want to do anyway.
You may be doing it
you
already.
might be doing it already. Hopefully not. Fake handoff. Perry on the run to the left of the Charger
there's
defense.
a flag.
And now we finally get. Look like
Holding.
whoever was blocking Jaden Williams, I think, is going to be called for holding, but going to be stopped for no gain, maybe a little bit of a loss, and then going to stack a penalty on top of that on first down. Everybody's unis are going to get pretty dirty tonight, Rick.
Yeah, I think so. Both of them are wearing a lot of light colors.
Yeah, well, second quarter has barely started, and we got some pretty dirty unis out there. Mason Peary's been involved in a lot of plays on offense and defense.
I bet his mom's good at already soaking those uniforms.
Right,
He came in pretty white.
First and 21, Stigler moving from north to south and left to right on the field, and Stigler doesn't like something. They're going to take a timeout.
Well, we'll thank some more of our sponsors right now. Want to give a big thanks to 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at SSM Health, St. Anthony's Healthplex in North Oklahoma City. Thank you again for sponsoring our crew. Walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com for sports or orthopedic injuries. Also want to thank Texadelphia's Social Grill, another presenting sponsor of Charger Vision since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by the Lower Bricktown location and make every day Texadelphia Day. And even though Ryder's not here, we still want to give a special thanks to Heyday Entertainment.
Right, yeah.
It was a jam-packed with family fun, bi-level laser tag arena with bridges, ramps, mini golf, ropes course, arcade, and pizza.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Visit them at the Lower Bricktown in Norman, and I think in Denison, Texas, I believe.
I'm not sure. Peary on the play fake right there, looking for a receiver down the sidelines. We've got
I think that may be offensive push-off right there.
No, he never turned around. Let's see.
Let's see what he calls.
Kobe Lewis was on the coverage over Jackson Joe
on the
from his safety spot, and
no, he changed it. The first ref pointed.
Going to be pass interference on the Chargers.
Yeah, I think that's a tough call.
Yeah, good coverage. Just didn't get turned around. Didn't look like a lot of contact from here, Rick. But it's all the way on the other side of the field from a press box. So
that's right.
Tough to see over there, but looked like there was some contact, but the referee deemed it enough contact for a penalty flag. So instead of first and 21, it's going to bring up first and 6.
Rick, I understand they may be having a little watch party at Heyday watching Charger Vision.
Oh, is that right?
Well, we say that's the best way to watch a game, the Heyday way.
The Heyday way. Peary drops back to pass, being rushed, escapes the Charger pass rush, goes up the middle.
Boy, he's shifty.
Yeah, he is shifty.
Late flag.
Late flag right there.
It was first and 5 there because of the pass interference call.
15-yard penalty, yeah. Let's see what they call here.
Personal foul, face mask on the Chargers.
Well, Rick, we had good pressure on him there, but you're going to have to break down once you get past the line of scrimmage. He's quick enough and savvy enough, shifty enough to wait for you to go by him and then step up in the hole, and you got 4 or 5 guys by you, and then all of a sudden you're on to the linebackers. So he gets to the next level pretty fast. It's kind of like a screen. It's kind of like defending a screenplay, actually. You know, you run in because no one's blocking you, and then all of a sudden you notice, hey, I'm not being blocked here. I got to stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of practice.
Yeah. Rolls to the quarterback keeper, rolls to the left, cuts it up inside.
Into the end zone.
Boy, he's got big number. One of his linemen there helped him into the end zone, which is legal. Looks like his number 53 right there, Keegan Good. freshman offensive lineman there, gets behind Peary and pushes him past the Heritage Hall defenders into the end zone. So going to be a second quarter touchdown for Stigler Panthers, and looks like a left-footed field goal kicker here. Low snap. Hold was good.
He did a good job getting the hold down.
Really good job of getting the hold down. And Stigler's got some life. I'd say they've got the momentum right now. Rick.
Yeah, that's 2 really good drives they put together.
Yep.
Chargers just weren't as lucky this time to hold them.
Penalties hurt us there on that drive. That pass interference call, and then Stigler had 1st and 21. We have pass interference, so they come back with 1st and 5. So, like Coach Bogert said, quarterback's cagey. We got to put a cage around the quarterback, but easier said than done. He's shifty and good tough runner.
Absolutely. We also want to thank Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City for being a longtime sponsor. Visit them in Edmond or online at mercedes-benzofokc.com. Mercedes-Benz of OKC, the best or nothing.
All right, there's number 14 for the Panthers, Enrique Juarez, the junior kicker. He pounded that extra point, so let's see if he pooch kicked the first time. Let's see what he does this time. Yeah, same thing. They don't want to kick it to there's another fair catch there by Jagger Abels. They don't want to kick it deep to Philip Smitherman, and I don't blame them. So I think we ought to get the ball to Philip on offense so he can show him what he can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get him involved early and often.
We'll get you some score updates here in just a bit. I think we've had some more activities. Our graphics are not behaving.
Chargers got it 1st down and 10 from their own 30. Looks like we
got him to jump off sides.
Draw 2 Stigler linemen draw both of those guys off sides there, number 33 and number 77. Drawn off side, so it's going to be on that hard count by Jackson Jobe, so it's going to bring up 1st and 5.
Our field reporter, Lance Keller, has sent some scores in. And looks like Lincoln Christian's adding on to their lead over Kingfisher. Point View and Chakotah are in a dogfight right now, 21-20.
It's a higher scoring ball game than we've got.
Verdigris still leading over Perkins Tryon by 7, 14-7. So interesting.
Some close games.
Yeah. I mean, that's playoff football in 3A Oklahoma, right?
This score might surprise some people too. 7-all.
Absolutely.
2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Joe with the snap, handoff to Jaden Williams. Loses his footing. That's unlucky. He had a big hole right there. Man, he was going to run a long time, Rick.
He's not happy.
Yeah, but like I said, I was worried about that condition of the field right there. Slips down. Jaden would have had a 1st down and much more there. Had a big hole to run through. Omari Smith with a nice pancake block right there.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, beautiful block. Little smoke screen out here to Philip Smitherman, struggling for a 1st down there.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting call right here. 4th and 1.
Looks like Melvin wants to go for it. Got an injured Panther right here, number 15. Looks like he's limping a little bit. A couple of Chargers took him down pretty hard. Looks like he's got a knee brace on anyway.
And it looks like the Chargers are going to go for it.
Important play here early on for the Chargers, as Stigler's shown the ability to move the ball so far on the Charger D. So
see if they try to get him to jump.
Almost did.
Yeah, they're
probably timeout. Stigler.
I think their 3rd timeout. Well, why don't we take a timeout too, and we'll come back with the rest of the 2nd quarter.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
There we go right there. There's our Chargers go for it on 4th and 1. We run off tackle with Jaden Williams right there, and they pick it up.
And then some, yeah.
And then some.
Good
First
run
down,
by
Chargers.
Jaden.
Yeah, by far the most important play of this young game with 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Chargers first down and 10, still in their own territory.
Yeah, and it'd be good to
line.
put some points up here. Remember,
Yes,
Stigler gets the ball coming out of halftime.
That's right. Yeah, they deferred, kicked off to the Chargers. Chargers promptly drove it.
Yeah.
70, 80 yards for a score. Another run, another Jaden Williams up the middle here. He's his footing is suspect there.
Yeah, that middle of the field right there.
Yeah, we
It's
try to
a
run
little
the ball laterally, and we've slipped down there too. So good look at Jaden as he comes out.
You know, for a while there, teams that have those cleats, you could take in and out, put longer ones on.
Longer ones in, yeah, yeah. See if the Chargers have any of those at halftime. Peyton Ernest with the carry. Good blocking there along the left side. He's going to be driven back. Tackling there by number 55, Vance Hamlin. Can bring up 3rd and long, Rick, for the Chargers. 3rd down 8. In or out. That's what we used to say.
All right, 3rd and long for the Chargers.
Jackson back to throw. Great catch right there. Oh, wow.
Knocked out. It was almost a great catch.
Yeah,
We
sure
rifled it
was.
in there. Those are hard catches on these types of days.
Yeah, especially tonight. That's right. He was double coverage right there. Jackson Calhoun, one of the defensive backs right there, making a good play on the ball. Phillip got it in his hands, but wasn't able to hold on, so going to bring up a Charger punt.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Snap didn't get back there too fast, but another nice rugby punt
yeah,
by
they
Gavin
had a
there.
clear lane.
Yes, they did. He had to maneuver to his right, and punt it. Takes another Charger bounce, so Stigler going to take over with some confidence, I think, Rick.
Absolutely.
At their own 28-yard line. See the Charger D comes back out. See if we have any substitutions at any key positions.
Doesn't look like. I don't know if Gavin Freeman was initially a starter, but
I think he was. A.J. Searles back out there at linebacker. Good look at Perry right there. Another jet sweep. He slipped down too. Number 4 right there, but a good tackle by Hardy. Also, Connor Keith right there. Both linebackers in on the play right there.
Lost a yard.
Lost a yard on the jet sweep. They like that play. Handing it off and faking out of it. A lot of motion back there in the Stigler backfield. Lots of temptations for your defensive backs to get caught looking in the backfield.
Absolutely.
Another motion fake. Perry's got it. Long attempt downfield. Double covered right there. Jackson Joe and Phillip right there.
That's pretty difficult when you have one receiver running out there and they're being covered by Jackson Jobe and Phillip Smitherin.
Yeah.
Good luck getting that completed.
Yeah. Post route right there to Braden Drury. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Chargers need to stop here, Rick. Have the Panthers punt deep out of their own territory, give the Chargers field position again. Would be a good scenario, dare I say. Handles a low snap right there. Going to be a nice comeback route out there to his wide receiver, trying to go to the sidelines. Great pass right there. Good route.
A.J. Searle's
Looks
way
like,
out there to
number
make
12,
the tackle.
Jackson Calhoun right there on the third down reception. Going to go for a first down. Looks like Jackson's going to come out of the game, and Matthew McClintock's going to play that corner spot over there on the opposite side of the field. Chargers not getting much of a pass rush on Peary, number 22 with the sweep again, looking to stretch it out, and we get
good defense.
Good defense right there. Landon Lahodney and Kobe Lewis both from their defensive back spots. There's Connor Keith over here too. Do a good job of stringing that play out. He's just looking for any crease he can get, right, Rick? Just running out here to the end till you run out of room. To get a crease before that, just
absolutely, and cut up.
Cut it up field. But Chargers do a good job of stringing that out. Peary out of the shotgun. Snap, back to pass. Melvin getting a rush right there, but Peary feels the rush and comes out of it. We miss a tackle at midfield right there.
Matthew McClintock with a nice tackle.
Nice touchdown-saving tackle, I dare say. But Peary he felt the pocket pressure right there, Rick, and just like he did the series before, steps up and beats the Charger rush.
They said he's hard to bring down.
Yes, he is. He ran right through a tackle right there. You can get a good look at him right there. Looks like he's spent some time in the squat rack too. Stigler on the move here, 1st and 10. Charger D looking to dig in right here. Quarterback keeper to the left. Ducks it back up inside. Chargers have it stopped out here to the outside, but Peary's able to break it up and cut it upfield for a nice gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and
about 3.
Gain of 7 or 8 there.
Yeah, and we need this clock to keep running.
Yeah, we need to.
Minute 45.
Yeah, we need to stop right here for sure. Good look at Connor Keith right there. Quarterback runs to the left. He's going to be stacked up right there.
Good defense. They don't have any more timeouts to.
No, they've wasted all 3 of their timeouts earlier in the first quarter. Used 2 of them in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's a big play here. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 from the Charger 20, right on the Charger 20-yard line. Got Will Dunn in there, Amari Smith, and Jaden Williams at the defensive tackle spot right there. 3rd and 1. Big play right here, Rick. You're right. Acted like he throw it. Yeah, acted. He
fumbled.
We picked the ball up.
That Landon
Lahodney picks it up at the goal line or at the 5-yard line, reverses his field, and gets up the field to the going to be right out to the Charger 25-yard line. Man, that was a great hit across the middle, but little play fake and a dump to the tight end right there.
Yeah, let's see.
Little dump pass, and
let's see if we have
with a big hit right there.
Yeah, that was good.
He
picked it up.
Was it Phillip with the hit?
We're gonna.
Let's see if we get
we're
this
gonna
on the
try
Charger
to
revision.
see. They're gonna work on it.
What a big play right there by the Charger D, stepping up with 3rd down and 1. Ball at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's huge. With under a minute to go.
Landon looks like he's played some running.
Here we go.
Before.
Here's the replay. Let's
see the hit right here. Oh, that's Phillip right there.
Yeah, Phillip.
Good pickup right there by Landon.
He was wide open, but I don't think he expected Phillip to be there. All right.
Either. Yeah.
Pass out to Joe Washington.
Let's get out of bounds, Joe. Yeah, takes it out of bounds. Chargers have 2 timeouts left, 35 seconds. Don't have to take one there. Joe wisely gets out of bounds right there to stop the clock.
What are the chances Phillip gets the ball on these last 35 seconds?
I think very good.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, very good chance. Get him the ball in space, and we'll see what he can do. He's stacked out here with Jagger. He might get a little wide receiver screen out here. Rolls his way, looking for him to go to the sidelines.
I think he was thinking more about getting out of bounds. He kind of took some steps towards out of bounds before catching the ball.
You know, he might have tried to stop too, and number 18's momentum might have taken him by, and there wasn't very much help coming from the backside.
Well, 3rd and 1. I think right now you get the first down quickly, use a timeout.
Yep. Chargers still with time here, 30 seconds left. Good clock management so far, just a drop pass right there. Charging in the same formation. Actually, trips left. They were stacked out here a minute ago. Oh, nice penetration right there.
Hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a good play right there by number 30 for the Panthers, Bruce Engel.
Yeah, that was a good play. I think we're just going to let the clock run out here. No reason to punt, obviously.
Yeah.
No reason to go for it.
That's the first time I've seen Jaden have negative yardage in all season. But that was a nice penetration, blasting through from the linebacker spot there. And Stigler's asking for their fans to give them a big standing ovation as they go into the locker room. But Chargers and the Stigler Panthers in a brawl here, 7-all. Good game.
That's right.
From Pop Murray Field.
And we have some halftime entertainment. Looks like Matthew Smith and Ford Stevenson are going to come.
That sounds good. We'll be back with second half action right after we get through halftime.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
What's going on, guys? Ford Stevenson here with Matthew Smith again, back for another halftime report.
Yeah, we're excited, and great game here at this Charger Stadium, and we're very excited to see how this game plays out, and we'll talk about some of the game and talk about other things happening around the Charger community.
Yeah, as you can see, it's freezing outside. You can see us bundled up. I got many layers on, and I mean, obviously, it's making a big impact on the game, both sides, and there's not much to do about it.
Yeah, the field's pretty wet. It's not raining, but it was pretty wet for last night and a little bit this morning, and just hasn't really dried up. And you can see some of the effects. Receivers struggling to hold on to the football. The passing game's pretty tough. It seems like everybody's kind of slipping around. We're kind of seeing the effects of the weather and how that can play a factor, and it's kind of bringing in keeping Stigler in this game, to be completely honest. And really, we're kind of struggling, and really the weather's helped us out a little bit on that last possession. You could tell.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that their run game is super powerful, and that kind of goes against us because, I mean, we have to rely on the pass. And, yeah, you've talked about it. I mean, the wide receivers have made multiple drops this game, and it has affected us because they would have turned into first downs. And those, I think we had two crucial ones on third down, one by Phillip and one by Jagger.
Yeah.
And that could have led to we weren't really good setting on the field, but, I mean, that could have led to a touchdown, and we could have a bigger lead. And then maybe that Jagger drop, I think, got close to a touchdown for Stigler.
Yeah. I mean, it was we've seen some of the effects and how the field has changed throughout the game. When we started, the field it was pretty yellow, not really that muddy. The grass is in pretty decent shape, but you can really see on the field if we can get I'm sure you guys can see it, but yeah, the field is very sort of muddy and gritty to where as you can see, there's a lot of mud spots developing, and it's kind of caused some problems for the players, and we're kind of struggling. We're struggling to see, we're struggling to kind of keep our feet with the receivers and their they're just kind of slipping around out there. So we obviously missed a big third down conversion with Jagger, and early in the game we were kind of driving, but you can see the pace of the game has slowed down, and I think we're going to adjust at halftime and we got to adjust our game plan a little bit and try to work in the run game a little bit more, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, that first drive, the game plan was working. It looked like we had that good trick play, actually, for Philip Smitherin for the first touchdown, which is our only touchdown. But that play was really nice. You don't see that often with this Hair-Trall offense, except we had this certain play that I've always liked. It's where we have Jackson roll out left with a running back like it's an option, and then they hand it off to Philip, and he runs the opposite way, and he ran it in with ease.
Yeah, sort of a jet sweep type play. And I think we gotta get back to our more spread run game, and not necessarily a spread option, but a lot of the other games we've seen, we've had a lot of success in the run game, and that's kind of led into the play action pass developing with some big plays down the field. And to be honest, we got to get the ball to our leaders on the field. I think we got to try to run our offense through Phillip, run our offense through guys upperclassmen like Jaden Williams, and let them kind of lead the way for us, and use our kind of dominant O-line as an advantage in this game. I think we got to run a lot to Melvin's side, and kind of work our offense through our strengths. Because when you're struggling, you really got to go to what you know works, and kind of go to those bread and butter plays. And I think we got to kind of make the game a little bit simpler.
Yeah, I mean, but those big plays have made a big difference in this game. I mean, we have already had 2 fumbles, big fumbles. There was that huge one right before half. Stigler was driving, and I think Landon Elhodney recovered it after Stigler tried a trickery play where they tried to do a little jump pass sort of kind of play. Oh, here you go. Here's a replay.
Here it is. Yeah, you see big hit there, textbook hit there.
That was a huge play.
Yeah,
Stigler,
huge play.
That changes the whole momentum. I mean, if they score that and then our offense continues to struggle, then they go into the halftime with the lead, and we have no lead. We're coming from behind in the second half, which is always difficult since we haven't even had that this entire season.
Yeah. And really, Stigler, I've been very impressed, and we can see sort of some of our weaknesses on defense. We haven't been tackling as good as we need to. We haven't been really identifying where their key players are, and really we gotta keep a spy on their QB, in my opinion. He's been an absolute beast for us or for them, and we really got to be aware of him at all times, in my opinion, because he's absolutely been torching us, and their offensive schemes have been really solid in this game. I think Stigler's coaching staff has done a really great job in this game, and they've adjusted their game plan to sort of the gritty and grimy weather, and they understand that a lot of our strength of this defense is sort of on the perimeter. Like we have Phillip on the perimeter. A lot of good guys playing out on the perimeter, but our D line not necessarily the best, and our run game has seemed to be liable in this game. So I mean, we need senior leaders like Hardy and Will Dunn. Guys like that, we need them to make some big plays in the second half because we know it's going to be a low-scoring game, and our defense is going to have to step up big.
Yeah, I mean, Hardy made a good play earlier. They had a little screen play on a deep, or like they had a long conversion, third and long, something like that, and they tried to do this little screen to their running back, and Hardy was right there, got him right away, and took him down with ease, it looked like.
Yeah, and I think defensively, it seems like we're bringing in a lot of pressure, and that's able to, if they get past the first level, it's like our second level has got to make those plays, got to make those tackles. We're a heavy blitz defense, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if they get past the second or the first layer, that second layer has got to step up and make plays.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's how this game has gone, is that every time Stigler runs the ball, it's either stopped right at the line or they get an extra 7 or 8 yards, which shout out to that quarterback. That guy's looking fantastic. Number 5, Mason Peary, not sure how to say it, but I mean, that guy has looked great this game, and not much size there, 5'9", 175. But, I mean, he's looking
big and strong.
Yeah, he's looking like a Cam Newton out there.
Yeah. Sort of reminds me of he has the presence of a Sam Ellinger and like almost a Christian McCaffrey type player. Like, I mean, he's kind of looking like he looks like a running back, but he can also play QB. I mean, he's obviously a dual threat, And he's one of the best quarterbacks I've seen us play this year by far. He's made some great plays in this game.
He's throwing good throws and everything, and obviously making great runs.
Yeah, and really, without him, they would not be close to being in this game. Their run game has been very impressive in this game, which has been solely through him. And they've been able to have some misdirection plays that have gone for big yardages. And we kind of need to keep an eye on him and sort of spy him a little bit more.
Yeah, I made that mistake early in the game thinking he was a running back out there. I mean, he definitely doesn't look much like a quarterback, but, I mean, he's got a tight spiral and everything. I mean, he makes some good throws, and he looks really good out there.
Yeah, and he's a senior, obviously. He has experience, and he played against us before, obviously. They're looking to get revenge. They've had taken some tough losses against us, so obviously they come out motivated in this game, as everybody does against us. So, I mean, it's a good wake-up call. I mean, we know we can win this game, and they think they have a great chance of winning this game as well. So, I mean, it's going to be all about how the coaches can come out in the second half and what kind of plays they can draw up.
Yeah, and Stigler just came off a great win over Berry Hill. That was very unexpected. And we talked about that last halftime. I mean, I was truly expecting us to play Berry Hill this round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and playoff momentum, I mean, as they say, teams can get hot, and they can kind of ride the hot hand in football. It's very much a momentum sport, and wherever the momentum is kind of tilting, it can tilt in your favor or tilt against you, and it seems like things can keep piling on. So, like we said, already talked about that fumble at half, and and that's definitely gonna be one of my keys for the second half is limiting turnovers. A team that limits turnovers is gonna have a great chance of winning this game.
Yeah, I think in all high school sports, it's just all about momentum. I mean, baseball, basketball, football, no matter what. I mean, you see teams that, even our basketball team a couple years ago started off the season pretty bad and everything. I mean, not fantastic. And then once we came off that winter break, we were just at it, and we won multiple straight, and we end up winning the state championship.
Yeah. Like you said, all sports very much momentum. And in football, as you can see, the field position battle, the punt teams have been very important in this game, and Gavin Freeman has had some pretty impressive punts, to say the least, a couple 40-plus, which have been pretty key for us, to be honest. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of winning those field position games. We had another really big stand. We had a really big goal line stand. They were on the 3 or 4, I think. We stuffed them.
Yeah, that was a huge play. It was 4th and 2, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And, whenever you can make a play like that, that's huge in any type of game, no matter the score. It gets the defense hyped up, and also everybody on the sideline, all the fans.
Yeah. Our crowd, we got pretty hype when we got that stuff, and
the fumble recovery.
Yeah, you can tell. Our players definitely can fuel off the energy of the crowd, and
for sure
can kind of ride that energy.
Yeah, you'll see guys get hyped, and I love seeing that out of players. I can feel confident in our team whenever I see the players coming up after a tackle and coming up and celebrating with their teammates.
Yeah, knowing this is going to be our last home game, everybody's going to be fired up. They want to show out for our seniors. Our seniors want to show out. And everybody, we want to keep this playoff run going, and I really do expect us to come out playing well in the second half, kind of coming out fiery, because, we're not going to back down. I know we didn't really necessarily expect Stigler to come out like they did, which we probably should have, because, I didn't watch any of the film, but I'm sure they saw that this quarterback is legit. And he has played to that potential that they saw in the film. I've been very impressed with Stigler, and we need to come out motivated in the second half.
Yes, sir. And we're going to have a little commercial break here, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City is introducing the Year of Luxury, featuring the brand new 2020 GLS 450 SUV, offered for the first time with second-row captain's chairs and an infotainment system that listens when you speak. Consider it luxury, fit for the entire family. Uncover where the Year of Luxury will take you and drive a new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City.
Stop by our showroom and experience the intelligence and style of a Mercedes-Benz.
What's up, guys? We're back, and since we are a short week away from basketball season, we're going to show a little hype video made by one of our own, Ethan Steelman.
Enjoy.
Heritage has always been a football school. But under the surface, we began building up a basketball program and started to compete. We all know what we're searching for. And we know what we need to do to get it. Winners don't stop at failure. Failure fuels winners. We're here to continue the legacy that was set before us.
He was a great player for us on the football field. Good ball, maybe Chargers.
Oh, there it is. Right through the tongue. Woo! Oh, he stares him down.
Oh, with defense in. Good pick. Out to William McDonald.
Yeah! Hits it at the buzzer! William McDonald hits it at the buzzer! That's a looking at me like I'm opaque or something.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, that was made by one of our own, Ethan Steelman, and he did all the editing and everything. Took a lot of time. You guys should give a little thanks to him and everything, and congratulate him for that.
Yeah, the young Steelman rising up and helping out the Charger division just like his older brother and obviously his dad. We can't thank Mr. Steelman, Ethan Steelman, and Jake Steelman enough for what they do for our Charger division community.
Yep. Yeah, talking about the future in there. I mean, we got the future right here, Steel Baby.
Yep.
Charter Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, that is a very, I mean, we already talked about the games start next week, next Tuesday versus Millwood. And it'll be interesting to see what the team has for us this year.
Yep, should be fun. A lot of fun to watch our players play. Very excited to watch Trey, obviously, and should be a great year.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting after losing a bunch of those seniors. I mean, we're going to have a lot of young players out on the court. I mean, it's going to be mostly seniors, but first-year starters. And, I mean, I would like to see what we can do. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have plenty of talent and everything, great shooters. But, I mean, it's going to be mystery whenever the season comes.
Yep, should be great. Yep, hopefully you guys enjoy the second half, and we thank you for tuning in. And let's hope for another Charger victory, and hopefully we can see you guys for one more game.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
Jake needs longer cleats.
All right, Rick Hansing, Rick Stevenson back with you. About a minute left in halftime here. Rick,
it's a barn burner.
Yeah. What's your recap? Give me your take on that first half and what the Chargers need. What adjustments that you hope they made at halftime?
You know, if we can bring up our Mercedes-Benz keys to the game again, let's look at those. Cage the Panthers quarterback.
Nope.
There was a reason why that was listed number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have played sound in the secondary. I mean, Phillip has an interception, almost had two. And, yeah, it's a new year, new Stigler. There's no doubt about that. So, but, yeah, definitely the quarterback play has been key in this 7-7 game right now. So, I mean, on defensively, that's the easy thing to say, do a better job on the quarterback. He's a good player. But on offense, what do you think on offense? I mean, it's hard to grab the ball right now. We've had some drops.
Yeah, I think we have had some drops. Jackson's had a few, he's had a few, errant throws, but for the most part been pretty on the money. We just have had some drops. We had that long long route there by Jagger that would have been a first down. We ended up having to punt out of our own end zone. And then Phillips had a couple of drops, but those were some of those throws are low.
Yeah.
Those are balls that you normally catch, but it's low 30s out here and damp and wet.
Exactly.
And, you got Stigler's had some pretty good coverage. We haven't gotten anybody really wide open, I would say, like we normally do. I mean, normally we get guys running back behind the defense, but I think their D-backs are doing a pretty good job. They're they've got some good athletes at safety, and they run that cover too. So they got two safeties over the top back there. So very little. Looks like they're running very little man-to-man, Rick, as far as I can tell on coverage.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Score update: Lincoln Christian over Kingfisher right now, 38-0.
Lincoln Christian Kingfisher, 38-0.
That's from our field reporter again, Lance Keller.
Thank you, Lance.
Yeah.
Lance out of the he's not a field reporter though. He's a
computer reporter.
He's a couch reporter. He's on his couch. He's nice and warm.
That's right. That's right.
He's not on the field or close to the field.
Yeah.
So we use that term loosely, but we appreciate the updates, Lance.
So, what else?
I'm just glad Lance is still listening to us.
That's right.
He's been listening to us for years. He hadn't gotten tired of us yet.
Exactly.
And if he has, he hasn't said anything to us.
So what do you think for this second half, Rick?
I don't, master the obvious, but, we got to do a better job tackling the quarterback. One thing, Rick, we're getting pressure on him, but he feels that pressure, and he's getting loose right up the middle. And like I said, he's getting on to the next level, and it's a pass route, so our linebackers have already dropped.
Yeah.
So, those are most of the time when we get that much pressure on the quarterback, he's sacked and going down and losing yardage. But, Peary's making positive yardage on those plays, and he's just kind of he's not really avoiding the rush. He's just feeling it and getting upfield. So, I think we just do a better job on the quarterback, and the Chargers will move on to the next round. But definitely going to be an all-important second half.
Yes, it is. You know, and they're a good physical team. They're doing a good job filling gaps on defense. We're not getting the running room we're used to. And, I mean, they're doing a good job blocking on the offensive end.
I think footage is a problem too, and you know that's always going to favor the running team. And they've got a good ground attack, and that ground attack's setting up play action too. He said he's hit that dump route to the tight end 2 or 3 times. That's the route that he would have scored on it.
Boy, that was a good play. I think it faked everybody. Everybody in the stadium faked him out.
Oh yeah, because it was short yardage. He was going to keep it up the middle, and then that little you raise up and dump it to the tight end.
Try Luke Butler to kick, and here we go for the second half.
Nice run and start with it there. Number 7 down the sidelines. Got some running room. And a nice special teams tackle there by number 21, A.J.
Searles. Once again.
Stigler's going to have pretty good field position, Rick, to start the third quarter.
That they are. So we'll see what they come out with, see what adjustments are made. And
Kickoff return to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Panthers.
Going to bring up first down. Good look at quarterback Perry right there doing most of the damage for the Panthers. They got a good set of wide receivers as well, though. They run the little inside reverse right there to the running back that a lot of carries in the first half, too.
Yeah, good tackle by Will Dunn there and A.J. Searles.
That's the first time we've called Will's name. We need to get Will more involved, Rick, on both sides of the ball, particularly on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be Will's half here. We call his name a lot. He's going to be playing inspired.
Here we go, 2nd and 8.
Perry appears to be changing the play to the look to the sidelines. Snap there, quarterback up the middle.
Ahead.
Yeah, good.
There we go.
Better job of tackling right there. We gang tackling.
Looks like
right
Melvin.
There. Melvin in on the tackle, and also Connor Keith was there.
It was good sportsmanship by
somebody helped
Keaton
Melvin up.
Keaton Schaefer over there helped Melvin up. They're battling, and you know it's always good.
Yeah.
The guy you're blocking gets knocked down, help him up.
Yeah, that'd be a tough decision to make.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would.
Do you help him up and hope he?
Or is it one of those you stick your hand out?
Hope he's a little nicer to you, or you help him up because he's tired. It's hard to say.
Oh, there we go. Some
braces up.
Movement. That's big. That makes it from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 9. All right, delivery was made.
Delivery.
I didn't. I walked by Carolyn earlier out there, and I didn't recognize her until she was right in front of me because she's so bundled up.
I know. I didn't recognize her either. I asked her to get some M&Ms, and she said she was cold. I said, "Well, it might warm you up to walk down there."
Well, you should have texted me.
Important third down here early in the third quarter, right here. Great coverage out to the sidelines.
Nice catch. Looked like he may have pushed off.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Kobe Lewis right there with the coverage. But there's a flag down over here in the
everyone's backing up.
Everybody's going backwards.
Illegal man downfield.
Man downfield right there.
Looks like that was the initial call by the side judge.
Is that a loss of down?
Or is it?
No. Illegal man downfield.
Illegal man downfield. Yeah, so that's big. That takes away a big first down, which...
That was a nice catch over there along their sidelines.
It was. Nice throw and
we
catch.
had good coverage there, too, though.
So it makes it 3rd and 14. That's a big play.
Yeah, it really was, Rick. Good look at wide receiver right there.
So I'm sure they'll go back to the pass.
He's the one that caught the pass from the previous play. Will Dunn at the quarterback's feet. Ball's thrown up for grabs right there. We get double coverage.
Yeah, Matthew McClintock in there.
Phillips
along with Phillip.
You know, that's happened a couple times, Rick. We got two guys around the receiver, and I think 2 times we could have made an interception, but our guys are
knocking it into
off
each other's hands.
I mean, don't get me wrong; it's better than the receiver catching.
Oh,
it.
we bobbled
Bad
the snap.
Boy, we got lucky right there. We got lucky and didn't run into the kicker right
Yeah,
there.
they got lucky that it wasn't blocked. We got lucky that we didn't run into it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a good no flag, no call on either side right there. But I think it's important this drive right here for the Charger offense to get going.
It was a good stop to start the.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we needed it. Yeah, they had some momentum going to the locker room, and you made a good point in the fact that the team with the momentum and going into the locker room, and then also gets the second half kickoff, can be pretty dangerous.
Exactly.
Just ask. That's a la OU Georgia in the Rose Bowl a few years ago.
Oh gosh.
Sorry,
Squib kick.
Sorry, I
right
had to bring that. Lance is going to turn us off now that I said that. I promise you.
There, just like we started the game, Jaden Williams with a tough run for about 4 yards, 3 or 4 yards.
Absolutely. Every run he makes is tough. Just need ball security from Jaden. Going to have guys teeing off on him, digging at the ball. They tore his helmet off first half, so he's going to have to have the best ball security that he can possibly have, which is easier said than done, Rick, obviously.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 Chargers. Jackson and Jaden talking to each other there, discussing the play. Play fake. Oh, that nice play right there. See if we can run into this one. Ball's a little bit. Looked like it was underthrown, but looks like it goes out of bounds. But
well, I couldn't tell. It may have been too wide, but Joe seemed to kind of turn for it rather than keep running because the defender was on him.
That was a good play by Bass right there because Rick, most people when we run that play to Phillip on the boundary, they're so often that
they
when you
jump on it. Yeah,
when you pump fake it over there to him, the defensive backs are all going to run up to, try to help him with the tackle and thinking we're going to get somebody right behind Bass, but he stays with Joe and doesn't let him behind him. Good post right here to Phillip. Good, hang on to that.
There we go. Enough for a first down.
Yeah. Second time we've run that play, but Phillip hangs on to it this time and for a Charger first down.
It's been a while since we've called a first down, Rick.
Yeah, on either side of the ball, particularly the Charger side of the ball. First down, Chargers on the move here. Initial drive of the second half. You got Peyton Ernest in there now, tailback. Run that stretch play to him. And
there you go. Oh, man, looks like I said before, he's always, not always, but so many times.
One guy away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good penetration right there. Kind of slowed that play down was Keaton Schaefer. And if not, I think Peyton would have stretched it out there and cut it up the hash mark right there. I do like that play, though. Just just hand it off to him and let him pick his hole as he gets out towards the end of the formation. Inside reverse right there to Phillip. Stigler has it well defended, but Phillip cuts back and going to be tackled by 2 Panthers right there for a short gain.
Yeah, gain of 1 or 2.
Good look at Phillip right there. Perhaps the dirtiest uniform on the field so far.
That or Perry.
Well done. Well, Phillip's dirty in the back there.
Here we go, 3rd and 7. Big play for the Chargers.
Kobe
we are
Lewis
on
the huddle right there.
36-yard line. This could be 4-down territory.
This is 4 down. I'm gonna call it right now. We're not gonna need it though. Kobe in the backfield here. Let's look for some kind of a different play.
Flare
here.
pass or something.
Fake handoff, out and up right there. Wide open, number 6. Gavin Freeman's wide open. Great catch.
Nice catch.
Yeah,
great
beautiful catch. And maybe a better throw, but what a great route right there. Stigler D-back bites on the out route right there. A little out and up by Gavin Freeman. And Job rolling to his right, throws a strike right there. Nice touchdown, beautiful catch right there to Gavin Freeman. I was a little premature. It's coming down the 5-yard line.
Little replay on the run.
On the run, hopped
But good
There
job
we go. Yeah,
high
he's into
pointing
the end
it.
zone right there. Yeah, they're lining up for the. I couldn't see right quick if we were in the end zone, or I thought we were, and then we were at the 5-yard line. Looks like they missed that one to the right, or going to call procedure.
Yeah.
Well, that's
false
good.
start.
Well, that's good because they can't decline that, right? So we get to re-kick it. So if that would have been.
So he did miss it, huh?
But he missed it to the right. He missed it wide right. So
It's because he knew we jumped.
he was just practicing it anyway. Looked like a good snap. Good hold there.
Yeah, extra points in games like this are huge.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a huge snap and hold right here. Looks like he made that one, though.
Nope.
Oh,
He
cooked
pulled
it to
it
the
left.
I had a bad angle on that. I thought he made that. So Chargers going to lead it 13-7, 7:10 left. Chargers march it downfield on a beautiful route run by Gavin Freeman and dare I say, a better throw. I don't know.
I don't know
It's a
because
good throw and a great catch by Gavin right there, but he ran a great route.
He
I
did.
watched that thing develop right there. And
it was a good route. He
yeah.
high pointed it, grabbed it with his hands,
Yeah.
didn't wait for it to come down, and pulled it away from the defender too, so he couldn't knock it away.
It was a double move on the route. The Stigler safety bit on the first move there, but that was a great. I don't know if you'd call that an out and up from the inside receiver, but that's the route. That's the route he made. We had two receivers to the right and two receivers in the vicinity, but the outside receiver ran a deep corner route to take his defender away, and then Gavin with the double move route. That's the first time, Rick, we were talking. That's the first time we've gotten behind their secondary. And took a double move and a nice roll to his right, Jackson, to extend that play.
Luke Butler with the kick.
Kind of a pooch kick of our own. Their running back gets it 22. He's played a key role on their offense tonight. Please don't let him get the corner over there. He does. He gets the sidelines. And a nice tackle right over there.
Jagger Abels.
Touchdown saving tackle by Jagger Abels right there. Or he's going to take it the distance.
Yeah, still a good return out to the 45-yard line.
He got to the wall over there on the sidelines, and nobody had an angle on him, so Jagger had to flatten out and gets him down. But Stigler with an outstanding run back and going to have great field position at their own 45-yard line. See if the Charger D can step up here again like they did last time. Get a 3 and out here, Rick. 13-7 Chargers, 6:59 left. Fake sweep, handoff up the middle.
Good tackle.
Great D right there. Didn't go with the sweep and plug the hole there up the middle. Close to Chargers right there.
I don't know if that was Hardy. He was the last one up. So
I think Will Dunn was there crashing down from his DN spot too. The middle of that Charger defense right there is tough with that run. No gang can bring up 2nd 10. For the Panthers. 4 receivers. 2 set to the left and the right. They faked the.
Oh, great
my gosh,
tackle.
What a tackle. That was a great play over there. Who was that? Wow.
Oh,
man,
Landon Lahodny.
What a play.
Great tackle.
That's film study right
Looked
there.
like he had some room to run.
Man, it did. He faked me out, Rick. I thought he still had it. And then all of a sudden, everything's pursuing to the right.
Yeah, Landon just took his legs right out from under him.
Sure did. Loss of 1 yard right there. Going to be 3rd and 11. Great play by Landon. That's the 2nd best play of the game he's made. First being recovering.
Oh, there's a loose ball.
Oh, there we got that. We're going to pick that one up.
Gavin Freeman
picks that up, and he's going to go score. 2nd touchdown of the young half for Gavin Freeman right here. Chargers going to have to be careful and not get a penalty here. Referees are looking at him in the end zone. But, okay, boys, come off the field. There we go. But, man, that was a jailbreak penetration right there from the Chargers. Get a good look at it on Charger revision. Oh, he mishandles the snap. Then we've got, Will Dunn comes crashing in from his DN spot. And Connor Keith was there as well. And Gavin Freeman, opportunistic right there with the fumble pickup. Scoop and score, they call it, Rick.
We're going to go for 2. Looks like we are.
Yep, going to go for 2. Full house backfield. Jackson fakes it to Ernst, rolls to his right. Got to be
Gavin Freeman.
Yeah, Gavin's doing it all. Dialing it up, number 6.
That's right.
Who saw that coming? We said we were going to need key halves out of other guys, but Gavin wasn't on our list. But man, he's a ball player.
Well, he's
a playmaker.
He was our player of the week a couple weeks ago. Or was it last week?
He's a playmaker for sure.
Well, it wasn't last week, because you did the game last week, so 2 weeks ago. He is. He's a ball player. He's made so many strides this year.
He hardly ever comes off the field. He's involved in a lot.
Yeah.
He's a deep snapper. He returns punts.
That is pressure for for Stigler.
Yeah, that's their is that their first turnover, Rick?
Second, we had the interception.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, at the end of the half, yeah.
And then they turned it over on downs. If you want to,
I was so afraid they were going to score there. I'd forgotten about that was a turnover in the first half. Probably the most timely hit of the season by Philip Smith. Gets there right when the ball got there.
Oh, so three turnovers.
Mm-hmm. All right. Chargers gave up a big return last time. Close to a score for the Panthers, so let's see if we can get a little bit better coverage. We kick it away from 22 this time. We go to their deep man. He fumbles it. He's going to have to run it. He's outside the end zone. Great coverage right there on the kickoff team. That was Hardy Bowers down there. Also River Faulkner down there to help clean him up if Hardy didn't get him down. But sometimes you wonder why you got so many starters on the kickoff team until you see something like that.
All right, here we have some score updates. Verdigris on top of Perkins right now, 28-14. That's a shocker.
On top of Perkins, yeah, that's an upset.
Lincoln Christian 45-0 over Kingfisher.
Man.
And Plainview 35-21 over Shakota.
That's still a pretty decent game, 14-point game, third quarter.
Yeah.
We got a fast-moving quarter here, Rick. Do a better job attacking the quarterback this half for sure. Busted up the middle right there. That's a play he was making a lot more yardage on in the first half.
He still got 4 on that.
Yeah, but that's better than 14, 24, and
40.
Yeah, we'll keep it to single-digit gains on first down. We weren't exactly getting them behind the chains in the first half, but they're on schedule this time. Let's see if we can get a negative play here or a turnover.
Yeah,
Charger D has got some momentum now, playing inspired ball. They're not on their heels right now like they were in the first half.
See Matthew McClintock still in there at cornerback.
Yeah, they liked what they saw out of Matthew at corner. Looks like a false start on Stigler. They get a timeout beforehand.
Yeah.
So timeout Stigler. Chargers with the momentum coming out of the locker room, 21-7, 4:43 left, third quarter. Good look at the Charger huddle right there.
You know, I want to thank a couple more of our sponsors.
All right.
I want to give a big thank you to Joe Cooper Ford for their support. Visit them at their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showroom, or check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal.
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Who loves you, Oklahoma?
That's right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Who loves you, Oklahoma? Joe Cooper Ford.
And a huge thanks to Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out at fieldsandfutures.org to find how they're empowering coaches and kids to be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, one field, one coach, one student at a time.
Rick, we might have to call Tommy Noble and see if he'll come out and fix the Charger field after we tear it up tonight. That ball's underthrown right there. I was looking at it was right on the money. I was looking at the wrong receiver.
Yeah, we had two guys go deep.
Yeah, we had 2 guys go deep with their outside receiver, number 6, Jackson Winkle, and they slipped their slot receiver out. Ran a nice little wheel route down the sideline right there. And Mason Peary puts it on the money. Looks like that's number 30, Bruce Engel.
Yeah, they're going to talk to Colby Lewis, and Peyton Ernest comes in. They're just giving him a little coaching on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's what happened in the first half. See if we can get up. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Middle screen, that ball. Oh, he felt.
He heard some steps.
Yeah, he heard some footsteps. I think Gavin Freeman and Matthew McClintock.
But that's one of those plays you're talking about that, you know, you're rushing and they let you go and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, we had like 5 guys
just getting ready
at the quarterback.
Yeah. They tell you if you're running past somebody, it's not because you're that fast. It's because it's a screenplay and you need to stop and turn around.
When you haven't beat your guy all day.
We haven't beaten, and all of a sudden you run straight by him. Yeah. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. See if the Chargers can come up with a good play on D here. We've got pocket containment. There we go. He's not getting away now. We've got he wasn't getting away from Jaden Williams. Jaden was the first one to him, and he wasn't
Amari
getting away
Smith,
from
yeah.
Amari Smith, Will Dunn. Nice play right there. You know, Rick, I wonder if someone's spying Peary this half. That'd be, you know, that's that might be a smart thing to do. Assign a linebacker to him and just follow him and not lose containment on him.
Jackson Jobe in for Peyton Ernest.
Because he had a lot of running room up the middle in the first half, and he's not finding that now. Oh, Jaden's in on the quarterback. Oh my gosh. What are they looking at? Oh.
No, looks like number 12. Slow to get up. Did you see a hold in there, Rick?
That may or may not have been what I was talking about.
I was looking downfield.
But it might have been.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Jaden Williams with just one heck of a pass rush there, and then all of a sudden doesn't make it to the quarterback.
He got knocked down.
Doesn't make it. That's all I can say. Quarterback roll. Nice tackle right there. Connor Keith, Hardy Bowers, both linebackers gang up to tackle him. Short gain. When I look down there, when Jaden got abruptly stopped on his rush, the referee wasn't even looking, to be honest. He was looking downfield.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, can't call something you don't see, I guess.
That's right. They were like me and looking downfield.
I have been faked out a couple times. Peary is really, his play action, he's really tricky with the ball. There's that pass.
Good defense by Gavin Freeman.
Yeah, they're loving that pass play, though. That little tight end dump across the middle. They run that play action. Peary runs down the line of scrimmage like he's going to keep it, and then all of a sudden rises up and throws it.
Yeah, well, he does that spin. You don't know who he's handing it to.
Yeah, first he has the misdirection and the fakes, and then he's got the run game. Then he's quarterback run game, and then he throws it. So you have to have a lot of discipline on defense, Rick, is what I'm getting at.
Absolutely.
3rd and 7. Will Dunn in the rush, and he does not lose contain. We're going to.
It's Connor Keith right. Oh, there's a flag down.
Over on the opposite side here. There's probably going to be a backside hold over here on the Panthers. Is usually what happens, a backside play. Referees are be getting an earful over here from the Charger sidelines too. I'd be surprised if this wasn't a hold. There we go. Yeah. All right. The home fans with a very
with the cowbells.
With the cowbells and very sarcastic cheer there, I may add, for the late holding call. Somehow
well, it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd about 20. 19, they're saying.
Long 3rd down play. Defense needs to get off the field here. This could be 4-down territory as well for the Panthers. See what kind of pass rush we get here, Rick. Can't afford to lose contain. Will Dunn with the pressure.
Oh, knocked down. Good job,
play.
Will.
Will's being double teamed over there. He gets through his double team, and you know what they tell you: if you're not going to get to the quarterback, get a hand up.
Get your hands up.
Get a hand up in the throwing lane. And Will, great play right there.
Well, surely they're not going to. Okay, the punting team's going out. They're coming in.
I'd have gone for it, Rick.
Well, they are on the other side of the 50, but.
That's what I mean. They're positive territory. You have a 50-50 chance of making that.
Well, 3rd and 20 or 4th and 20, yeah. Oh, no. Bad snap.
See, I told you I'd have gone for it. Oh, no, we get to the ball for scoop and score.
Oh, Davis Duncan.
Second scoop and score of the game. That's got to be a Charger record of some type.
Yeah, you
2
would think
scoop and scores in one game, one quarter, third quarter. Chargers with the opportunistic turnover, high snap over the punter's head, and 3 Chargers, just who was going to get that ball. And Davis Duncan comes out of there with it. And, man, he's being being mobbed on the sidelines right there.
Here it is again. So
keep your eye on the punter
back there. Good job on the Charger vision again, or the revision.
Punter's really deep.
Yeah, center lifted his rear straight up.
Have some bad footing right there to try to get on it.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
Was that Gavin charging in there on the ball? It was.
I think it may have.
Was it River Faulkner?
I think River Faulkner.
I think it was River Faulkner that crashed into the punter as he tried to pick it up. Ball squirts out, and Davis Duncan, opportunistic right there around the ball, and has the presence of mind, Rick, to not just fall on it, but to scoop and score, as Gavin Freeman did. And believe me, that takes some poise, because you see that ball there, and it's easier said than done to pick that thing up and score with it.
Yeah.
A lot of times you just want to – coaches will tell you just to fall on it most of the time.
I just
Maybe not if you're not a lineman, but anyway, that's a lot harder play. That's a lot harder play to make than it looks.
I just don't know what the punter was thinking. Why didn't he jump on the ball?
Well, I don't think he knew that we were that close to him, and the footing was footing was really bad right there. He was really having to move slowly there to not fall down.
Looks like the officials talking to the Stigler coaches. He didn't agree with the call. He thought that should be against the Chargers, but I think they're saying that
they might be calling out a snap.
Panthers drew him off sides or made him false start. Ooh, unsportsmanlike conduct now.
On the sidelines, I guess.
Yeah, they'll be assessed on the kickoff. Kick is up and good.
No, missed that one too. Up wide right.
Wow. I thought it was right down the middle. Overcompensated for them being left last time.
Yeah, that's right. He pushes that one wide right. 27-7. Chargers leading at 1:53. We're going to go to a commercial break. And
we'll go to a quick commercial, and we'll come back with the
into the third
rest
quarter.
Of the third.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
All right, you can see that we're...
Rick, would you onside kick this?
Yeah, why not?
Squib kick, or would you just kick it through the uprights and show off? What are you going to do?
I mean, you're up 20.
Oh, here we go. Now get on it.
Well,
I think we got it.
I think we did. We got it too.
Landon Lahodny right there. And do they give it to us? Yeah, we get it. There's 3 or 4 Chargers right there. Was it Connor? Who's got the ball? Oh, Matthew McClintock.
Matthew got it.
Littlest guy on the field. That's what he crawled right into there and got it, didn't he? Might be the toughest guy on the field, too.
Yeah. You know, we thought he was lost for the season with the knee injury.
That's right, yeah. In the middle of the season.
He's come back and played well.
He has. He's come in and played that corner spot beautifully. As I tell
Good
you what,
onside kick by Luke Butler, too.
Sure was, yeah. Got it on the right hop, and the Chargers were very smart there to let it go. You got to let it travel 10 yards, as you know, so they don't get you for an illegal touch. And quite frankly, I thought Stigler might be looking for that there. I mean,
yeah.
But I don't think they were. Beautifully.
Well, once again, they were waiting for it.
Yeah,
seemed like
go,
Stigler was
right.
waiting for it to go 10 yards.
That's right, which you don't have to. But beautifully executed by the Chargers. That's one of the hardest things to execute successfully in the kicking game. Man, 2 scooping scores in the third quarter. We got to check some history on that, Rick.
Yeah.
You've been around here a lot longer than me, but we've had some great teams and some great players, but we probably
to get
had,
2
we
and a
probably
quarter.
had a couple of pick sixes. Blake Adams, maybe Blake had a couple of pick sixes in the same game, maybe. But
in the same quarter.
Good look at Jackson right there. He's got Jaden Williams. See if we can start controlling the clock a little bit. He's got all day to throw it. Underthrown. Got to turn it. Oh, that came down with it. Oh, it's going to be offensive pass interference. So Phillip comes down with that, but they're going to.
Yeah, he didn't motion touchdown.
No,
so,
he didn't motion
yeah,
touchdown.
pass interference on the offense.
Yeah. Ball's a little bit underthrown there.
Right.
And I tell you, their defensive back there, number 15, safety, Lakin Bass, has played a really good ball game.
Yeah, he had good coverage there.
Really good coverage. I don't think he had the coverage on Gavin Freeman when he scored, but he's played a good game back there. And Rick, you know, they might just be giving Phillip such a cushion and daring him to run by him.
Yeah.
And kind of more like a prevent defense and just kind of an umbrella defense. And then because Jackson's gonna have to throw that ball. Not that he can't do it, but I mean he's gonna have to throw that ball 50 yards in the air against the wind. Second unsportsmanlike in a row called against Stigler, so it's going to be offsetting. So they're going to march. Going to have to step off the offensive pass interference, right?
I didn't see what was the unsportsmanlike.
I didn't see.
Both teams charged 15 yards.
That's their second one in a row. The first one we think might have been called on their bench. But I don't know
they
what this
stepped
one
off
is.
15 one way, 15 the other.
And then
so it's first and 10.
Where the ball was. Can't you just say offsetting, Rick? And just not
that's
get
what
any,
I was
and
thinking.
Not get any exercise right there.
Yeah. Need to get his steps in.
He had to get he had his Fitbit or his Apple Watch. He had to get his steps in. Jackson with a pump fake, nice shoulder fake right there. Oh, unlucky right there.
Yeah, just a little high to Joe Washington.
Just barely overthrows him. Joe was double coverage, but he gets behind it. I love that little. It's not really a pump fake, but I love that little shoulder fake Jackson's got to get that white.
Yeah.
Get the D-backs to bite on that first route right there and get him to slow down a little bit. And lets Joe get behind him.
That's where like Sam Bradford had that.
Oh, it didn't.
Just a little.
Just a little bit, just to move the to move the safeties around back there.
Yeah.
And just a little bit. He had to rush that just a little bit, Rick. I felt like.
All right, second down and 10. We got Colby Lewis in the backfield.
1:40 left, third quarter. Handed off to Kobe, stacked up along the right side of that line. He goes down a little faster than Jaden does, doesn't he?
It's understandable. Not many people fight the blocks as well as, or fight the tackles as well as Jaden.
Yeah, that's right. Good tough run in there. Sticks his nose up in there. Undersized guy, but oversized on the heart for sure. Jaden back in. Jagger Abels, Will Dunn coming out. Will's had a good half. Like I said, we didn't talk about him much in the first half. I bet maybe the coaches Rick, you think maybe the coaches had something to say about that too?
Yeah, I'm sure they talked about it.
Rolls to his left. He's looking for Phillip on an out route, but he gets bottled up right there, so he's going to go deep.
Oh!
Can't see who that was.
Jagger.
Jagger gets behind number 15.
And I think the ball got there a little quicker than what he thought.
Yeah, gets behind Lake and Bass back there. They wanted to hit Phillip on that on an out route right there, right at the first
there's a
down
penalty
line.
on the Chargers anyways. They're declining it.
Declining that for sure, yeah.
So holding on the offense, but
yeah, I think
down.
Phillip ran a 10-yard out there to get to the first down, and then he was covered, so Jackson just went on to secondary route there. A good read by Jackson, finding the Jagger behind the defense, but Chargers look like they're going to go for this one. That's unfortunate. Nobody feels worse about it than Jagger will, but see if the Chargers can pick him up here. 4th down 11. No pass rush. Now he gets a little pressure. He's going to step up. Does a good job of staying behind the line of scrimmage. Phillip Smitherman up over the top.
Yeah, that was good. He
good
caught
coverage.
it.
Yeah,
it was good defense there.
He tried to catch it on the back of the Stigler defender, but
I think it may have been Jackson Calhoun, but he had his arm right in there and just
it was Calhoun,
ripped it away.
It was Calhoun and also Lake and Bass back there. They got some good D-backs on this Stigler team.
They do.
And they are well coached. And Phillip Smitherman is no surprise to any of those D-backs. He's drawing a crowd tonight. 27-7 Chargers with the turnover-heavy, opportunistic defense in the third quarter, stretching it out in this one. And we needed some room against this tough Stigler bunch. Peary pops up and wants to hit that same route again.
Yeah.
But Phillip's got that one covered up. Intended for Grayson Gilmore. Haven't called Gilmore's name as much as I thought we might, Rick.
Not at all.
He's easy to see. He's got the pink ankle tape out there along with number 12. Jackson Calhoun. Got to keep an eye on the receiver out here, Rick, number 30. He's slipped behind us a couple times.
Yeah.
Bruce Engel.
He's been active on both sides of the ball.
He looks like more of a tight end that they kind of flex out. So let's watch for him on third down. Peary rises up, throws his strike across the middle. Wow. We separate him from the ball there?
No, they're calling it. Yeah, he held on.
Yeah.
That may be the last play of the third quarter, only 19 seconds.
We haven't called Jackson Winkle's name much either, and he's 6'4", 195 senior receiver, one of their team captains, Rick. And we've done a good job of bottling him up.
It's like they may take a snap here.
Going to 3 seconds. Clock's winding down. No, it doesn't look like they're going to get it off.
All right, so the end of 3.
Going to go into the all-important fourth quarter, up 27-7 on Stigler. We'll catch a quick commercial break and be right back with fourth quarter action.
Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City is introducing the Year of Luxury, featuring the brand new 2020 GLS 450 SUV, offered for the first time with second-row captain's chairs and an infotainment system that listens when you speak. Consider it luxury, fit for the entire family. Uncover where the Year of Luxury will take you and drive a new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City.
Stop by our showroom and experience the intelligence and style of a Mercedes-Benz.
All right, 3rd and 3, Stigler starting out the fourth quarter, now moving from left to right, from north to south. Peary on the keeper.
Good job by our cheerleaders, too, for sticking it out there on the cold nights.
Yep.
Still with smiles on their faces.
Yep. I think they're more sincere than our crowd was when we cheered for that holding call a little earlier. Those are sincere smiles. 1st and 10 on the quarterback keeper there by Peary. Little jet sweep to number 7 right there, looking to cut it up the hash mark. It does for 5 yards.
We'll give some score updates. Plainview over Chakota, 38-27. Verdigris still up 14 over Perkins.
Connor Keith's coming out of the game. Looks like he's holding his shoulder. Sorry, Rick, to interrupt.
Kingfisher got on the board. They're down now 55-7 to Lincoln Christian. That is a shocker.
Man, Lincoln Christian's rolling tonight, aren't they? Sounds like Kingfisher used it all up last week against Marlowe.
Well,
used it all up against
maybe Lincoln Christian's using it all up tonight.
The Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will want a little revenge on the Chargers for the beatdown they took in the state finals. Oh, that ball slipped out of his hands there. He's looking for our sneaky receiver over there. He's looking for 30 over there, Rick. Guy we've been talking about. Slips out, but is that Davis over there with the coverage?
No, I think we had Landon.
Landon was all over him, yeah.
We had Matthew McClintock
He's
still
been
out
sneaking
there.
around over there. Landon wasn't fooled, and Matthew stayed at home too.
And then we also
important play here, Rick. 3rd and
yeah, Jackson Job's been playing a lot of corner tonight. He'll mix it around.
Yeah, he does. You got playing man coverage here with one deep safety. It looks like. Looking for this wide receiver screen over here. Oh, dangerous throw.
Well
right
defended.
Wow, well defended, yeah. Will Dunn charging in and gets Peary, and then
Hardy Bowers went in there diving for the ball. He wants a pick.
He wants a pick. He wants a pick 6. We got 2 scoop and scores. That'd be nice to get the trio.
Yeah, we got Hunter Boyer coming in the game, freshman.
Yeah. Hunter going to come in and play some nose guard. Connor back in.
Yeah, so Connor's shoulder, he must be all right.
I think
just a little stinger.
Actually, I saw him pointing. It was a forearm, not a stinger. 4th down and steps in front of that one.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
Matthew, yeah. It was a little higher, but he did a great job breaking on the ball. He was right there.
He sure did. He wanted that INT right there, but goes through his hands, but just got enough of it to where the Stigler wide receiver couldn't hang on to it.
That's right.
That was Lakin Bass right there. He's played a really good game tonight.
Stigler turns it over on downs.
Chargers 27-7. A little over 10 minutes there. You can see 10:46. Clock stopped. Rick, we need a little clock burning ground and pound right here. I know it's not our style sometimes, but we'll see if we go a little less multiple here. Colby Lewis with going to be a loss of 2 yards there, or at least a loss of 1 right there on 1st down.
Yeah, it's interesting that we don't have Jaden in there to ground and pound.
Just want to eat up the clock. That's all we want to do is just chew up the clock. 27-7 lead. You got a facing a dangerous opponent with a potent, multi-dimensional offense. Need to have ball control. Offensive series here for the Chargers. Colby up the middle. Get behind him there, Chargers.
Late flag.
Yeah, going to call a hold right there.
All right, looks like they may be trying to ask them if they want to refuse it or not.
That's always a hold when the referee behind throws that right in the middle of the pile. I couldn't see who they would have called it on, though.
Well, I mean,
I saw
was that illegal shift?
I saw Amari come in there at the end of the play just to help Kobe. Hand it off. It looks like he slipped
lost
and
his
fell.
footing.
Oh,
yeah,
man, that looked like that was going to be a 1st down too. He had a cutback lane, and number 8, Luke Adcock had overrun that play, and Kobe slips and falls. But
gain of about a half a yard.
Let's see. Gavin's been doing a good job of pinning him deep with punts here, and see if he can have a directional punt away from their return man and get a Charger roll here on this punt. He's punting into about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze out of the north. Chargers got it north to south. He tries to directional kick, but kind of goes off the side of his foot. But it's going to be Stigler ball first down from their own 30.
About a 15-yard punt.
Yeah. Not his best, but avoids a return for sure.
That's right.
Which is about all we wanted to do at this time.
That's right. 9:18 left in the ball game.
And I'm gonna place the Panthers, Rick. I'm gonna place them on turnover watch right now because it's a desperate time in the game, and their quarterback's been throwing it up for grabs here a little bit. Last couple of series.
Little screen.
Great
nice
tackle right there.
Philip Smitherman.
Woo! Philip coming out of nowhere from his safety spot to turn that would-be long gain into a routine 4-yard play, 5-yard gain for the Panthers, maybe a long 6 there.
Do you think we'll miss Philip next year?
I don't know. If you miss an all-state safety or all-state wide receiver on it, regardless of class. Philip could start for anybody in the state.
Yeah.
At both sides of the ball. So yeah, we're gonna miss him. Although I know that. See, look at here. Throw it back across the field. I put him on turnover watch. And here we go. There we go. Jackson Job, get out of bounds, Jackson. Thank you.
Don't hold it like Thomas Lott.
Yeah, do not hold it out there, and do not let 74 come and get you. But
you saw that triple coverage.
Rick, I don't think I need to say I told you so because it was so because it was so close to when I said you're on turnover watch.
We have it on video that you said it. Oh. All right, so Chargers take over. Right about the same place where we punted.
That's right. Yeah, we're wearing down that side of the field right there on the north side of the 50. Jackson, here we go. Got Kobe Lewis off tackle again.
They know we're just going to run, so this may be something to go to Will Dunn or something, a little pop pass to the tight end.
Yeah, let's see if we get a little pop pass over the top. I can promise you that those guys would rather tackle Colby than Jaden Williams for sure at this point in the game.
And Stigler's already used 2 timeouts. I didn't realize that. They're down to 1 for the game, so this clock's going to.
Yeah, it's going to continue to roll. Going to run the watch Jackson here, seasoned quarterback that he is. He's going to let that play clock run all the way down and snap it with about 5 seconds left. And if he's not going to do that, he's going to get told to do it. Good run by Colby here. See if he can get the sideline right here. Oh, hard tackle right there.
Colby's fast. We've seen if he can get out in the open.
Yeah, footing's not on his side right now for sure. Good look at him. That was a good play right there by the tight end, also linebacker Bruce Engel, number 30. He's played a good ball game tonight. Several of the guys on the Stigler side of the ball played really good tonight, Rick.
Yeah,
they got some good athletes over there.
Yeah, they do. I know we've named a number of seniors, but
we're a few turnovers away from a really, really close game here.
But they've got a lot of sophomores and juniors.
Yeah, I saw lots of juniors. Gavin Freeman on the wheel route. He's covered. Go underneath route right there. Get upfield. See if we can get a first down. There's Phillip right there. Oh, great.
Oh.
I tell you what, that was right. That was really smart right there by Gavin Freeman. He could have had a block in the back right there, and he laid off the guy. That is football IQ right there. And Phillip gets loose up the sidelines. We had 3 guys over there. All 3 run different routes. I thought he wanted to hit Gavin on the wheel route, and he ends up keeping the play alive, rolling to his right, and waits for Phillip to cut his route off right there. Throws it on the money. Jackson's having a lot better second half, Rick, accuracy-wise than he did in the first half, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
There have been some balls on the money here, this fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Chargers rolling with it here. Jaden back.
There's Jaden.
There he comes back in.
I was worried earlier if he was ill, but. All right, so here we are, 2nd and 7. We're approaching 6 minutes to go in the game.
2nd and 7. There's that.
There's
that.
Oh,
it looked like he fumbled. I guess he just had his arm.
They just yanked him, got a hold of his sleeve.
There's that stretch play that he runs so well. That's probably his second best gain of the night on that play for Peyton. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
Try 5.5.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
Just let that clock keep running.
Follow the 9-yard line.
Third and short, Chargers. Peyton. Oh, play fake right there. I got faked out again, and so did number 7. Jackson Jobe put his foot in the ground right there, makes a move upfield, and waltzes into the end zone. But I thought Peyton Ernest had it again, Rick.
I did too. It was a good fake.
If we're getting faked out from up here, how would you feel being down there on the field when you really can't see?
No kidding.
It's hard to see around everybody.
You know, I want to say the shout out.
That was good execution.
Also for Jackson, he committed this week to
Ole Miss
for baseball. So congrats to him.
Middle infielder, shortstop, second baseman. Is he shortstop?
Shortstop
and
pitcher.
Yeah. Good looking athlete. Really good quarterback. He could take his pick. He could play quarterback.
Yeah, he
could play quarterback at the next level too. I can promise you that.
Well, if he decides to try at Ole Miss, I'm sure they'd take him or he'd dominate in intramurals.
You think maybe he could talk to. I guess you could talk to them. Talking Ole Miss, maybe you talk to the Mannings.
That's true.
You think they know anything about Ole Miss football down there playing quarterback?
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some of the other things going on at Heritage Hall.
Okay.
The Charger debate team had a successful showing at the Edmond Santa Fe tournament recently. We advanced 2 teams to the final of the 6A Varsity Policy Division, resulting in automatic co-champions for the duo of Saif Salim and Sam Ring, and the trio of Jasmine Lee, Joyce Hua, sorry if I mispronounced that, and Krish Patel. Lee won top speaker at the tournament. All debaters earned a bid to the regional championships in March, so good job, Chargers.
Oh, Lee, that's an all-star. All of them are going to the regional championships.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the Academic Bowl team competes this Saturday in the regional tournament at 11 a.m. against Jones at Little Axe High School. Top 4 squads advance to area. Coach Robbie Ring has done a great job of building a winning program and an amazingly smart 2019-20 squad that should compete for another state title. So we don't just win state titles in sports, Rick.
No, we're amazingly smart debaters, and that Academic Bowl team, I guarantee you, that's a team to be reckoned with. I can promise you that.
Rick, I won a debate tournament one time.
With your
David
sibling,
Reese and I won at Northwest Classen.
With your mom and dad?
And
who did you out-debate?
And the novice division in 8th
there
grade.
We go. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's
all
you need to say was novice division, and I'm okay. That's believable. That's believable.
That's right.
Well, you've won one more than I have. They don't have anything lower than the novice division, so I couldn't enter. Quarterback keeper. First time he's really gotten loose this half, and host of Chargers over there on the sidelines. But
I will say, though, that debate tournament, the only way we won it is because...
Did the other team not show up?
Oh, there were a bunch of teams. We beat them all. Because,
you beat them all?
Yeah, because Anthony Shadid
yes.
and Ed Shadid.
Yeah.
Shadid.
Yep.
They both told us, here's what to say, here's what to do.
Okay,
I mean, before. They couldn't do that during.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, so you cheated, but you really didn't. You just took advice is all you did. So that's a sign of intelligence is,
Oh, those guys were so good
is
at
listening and taking advice on what to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have done anything. You wouldn't have done anything dishonest.
No, it was helpful beforehand because they knew what the other teams, what they were going to be, what their topic was.
Oh, yeah. What was your topic?
It was like curtailing arms to
curtailing arms.
other countries.
Iran? Who to?
To just
anybody?
Yeah.
Any enemy?
Yeah, exactly. Curtailing the sale of arms.
Sale of arms. Huh. Oh, Melvin, watch it. We got. Going to have to be careful around the pile now, Rick, like we talked about earlier. There's 4:15 left, and Heritage Hall up by 27, 34-7. And now's about the time of the game, Rick, that
take Phillip out, let Phillip.
Yeah, let him. He looks like he's been limping all night. Do you think maybe you think maybe he's doing that to kind of bait him a little bit, like I'm not healthy, I'm not.
I don't know, because he's
I'm
done
kind
it
of
all
limping,
night.
and then all of a sudden I'll run by you. One of those things.
Well, that is what he's done.
He has run by him.
There's
a wheel
little,
route right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky because.
Looks like both guys had face masks, but I guess nobody did.
Well,
the referee didn't call it. But
and if you would have watched down the middle, Peyton Ernest got shoved down, so their receiver was wide open. Luckily, he didn't throw to him.
River Faulkner coming into the game.
Yep, he's coming in for Robert Imbro.
Jaden Williams coming in. Gavin Freeman staying in, and looks like Gavin Wilson's coming out. Boy, he's going to be a good player for the Chargers down the road. Good right now, but going to be better with experience, and as he grows and stays in the weight room. Fake jet sweep, almost a turnover. Right there.
I think they may have mishandled.
Yeah, by the looks of things, I think. That Bruce Engel wanted to take that ball there on the jet sweep, but.
Rick, the basketball season is right upon us. Tuesday,
right around the corner.
Start with Millwood.
I think I'm supposed to see you.
That's right. The Rick and Rick show will be there.
Yeah, I'm supposed to see you there.
And the girls return: Avery Freeman, Macy Moore, and the boys. Of course, Trey Alexander, Jack Spanier.
Yep.
And
so should be exciting.
Yeah, Tuesday. It'll be on Charger Vision. Rick and Rick will be there. But come to the MAC. Get loud.
Absolutely. Yeah, come get loud. Come early, stay late. Pass rush here. There's our guy.
And a fumble.
Another scoop. Who is it?
Peyton
Ernest. See if he's going to get away from him here. Okay, I'd go ahead and get down now.
Yeah.
Never does go down, but a third fumble recovery of the half right there. And I'm telling you, they try to sneak our – he's had single coverage all night long. I think he's the only one of the few receivers that has had single coverage. But
I'll tell you
he's made the Chargers.
Stigler is a heck of a team, but
they're well coached.
The turnovers have killed them tonight.
It really has. Yeah, they're going to look back on this game and say
what
they were toe-to-toe with the Chargers.
Yeah.
They got the third quarter kickoff to start the second half with momentum. Chargers looked like they were having a hard time on the RPOs, having a hard time on the quarterback run game.
Let's see, just a couple first downs here. All right, Jay, I think it's there's safety.
Safety.
Yeah. I couldn't see who was carrying that time.
Looked like it was like number 29.
Yeah, we don't have 29. I don't know if that's
not KJ, is it?
He's usually 26, but
looks a little bigger than KJ, but not be.
Is there a flag down?
Could be off. Oh, chop block.
Chop block. That'll be declined.
So yeah.
Safety. All right.
34-9. First mistake of the half by the Chargers.
Yeah, it really is.
Played a clean second half. Really haven't had a lot of penalties either.
We give some score updates. Verdigris, fourth quarter, still up by 14 over Perkins, 35-21. Lincoln Christian, 55-14. Just a few minutes left in that game. And Plainview putting it on Chakotah now, 52-27. Right. So
so that's going to be
each game is kind of pulled away.
That's an upset, isn't it, Rick? The Verdigris Perkins, that's an upset.
Yeah.
Verdigris ranked 7th over the Perkins Tryon Demons out of Payne County, south of Stillwater. They're ranked 4th coming into that game. Gave the Chargers all they wanted over in Perkins earlier in the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got a really good quarterback. They've got a really good quarterback too. Yeah.
Took a last-second interception by Philip Smitherman to seal the victory. Yeah, we're talking about if it's not that I'm aware of. So we're looking at if how close Philip Smitherman is. We believe he passed Sterling Shepard.
He did pass Sterling Shepard.
But I don't think he has.
Not 273 yards for Sam McCurdy.
Sam McCurdy played with.
He was good too.
Yeah, he played with Coach Bogert.
Yes, he was really good.
Bogert threw him all sorts of touchdowns.
Yeah, Sam was a great player. Didn't he? He went on to play college ball, didn't he?
I think so. He's now on the Heritage Hall Alumni Board, so
right?
He's staying active here at the hall.
I can still remember watching Coach Brett play quarterback.
Yeah.
For the Chargers in the state finals game against Sulphur, right? Or was that the semifinals? Or he got hurt?
I don't remember that.
At Moore Stadium. See if that ball gets out of bounds. Oh, nope. Number 7's got it. He's a little return. Good coverage right there by the Chargers.
Yeah, down about the 45-yard line. So just under 2.5 to go. Chargers up comfortably now, 34-9. Just want to get the clock running, get this game over, and turn our attention to Lincoln Christian because
going to have a lot of attention to them.
Yeah. I think that's the matchup everyone's been looking forward to.
Anticipating.
Yeah. And what do you know about them so far, Rick?
Well, I know that they're well coached, and I know that they always have size.
Yeah, good quarterback.
And, always good quarterback play. They run that spread offense.
Double pass again.
Here. The left-handed receiver there.
I don't think their receivers know to run out for those because
our guy. No one was behind our guys. Right
yeah,
there.
He gets the ball, and they had one guy that was 10 yards deep,
right.
But
looks like he's trying to throw it across his body all the way across the field as well, which is going to give our defensive backs plenty of time to break on the ball.
If anything, if the guy would run a deep post, that's how you want to do it with a left-handed quarterback.
Well, he's got to run a corner route too over here.
Yeah,
some kind of route on that side of the field. Or
from this side of post
run
one across there,
or slant and go, something like that.
Yeah.
There's our guy again, number 30. He's had a good ball game, good receiver.
Good tackle by Landon. Landon's made a lot of nice tackles tonight.
Landon's he's been all over the field. He is rarely fooled, and he's been in good position all night long. Very opportunistic.
Penalty on
holding on the Panthers.
Yeah.
Second and 14.
All right, so 1:36 left.
Run, clock, run. Run like you stole something, as we used to say. Second and 14. Nobody get hurt. Everybody get out of here. Perry's dropping back, looking. Got a player. Double coverage again. Our safety's done a great job right there.
It was good coverage. He had a chance to make that catch.
Yeah, Matthew McClintock and Kobe Lewis back there.
You know, Rick,
playing center field. Those guys are good at center field, especially baseball players.
That's right.
I know
Colby's more of an infielder.
I know they don't play center field, but they know what I'm talking about. Big wide receiver there, too, that they're on, number 6 right there. Jackson Winkle, one of their captains, 6'4", 195 senior, wide receiver, D-back. I bet he's a good basketball player, 6'4". He's not going to want to start basketball practice on Monday, though. Everybody this time of year is wanting to avoid that if they can for playing football. That means they're still playing.
There's a holding.
They got to have a hold right there, and they
didn't call
still
it.
Didn't call it.
Spun him around.
He held River. Faulkner River was going to get a quarterback sack right there.
I think they were just ready to.
I think they're ready to keep their flags in the pocket and
let the game
move
finish
on down
out.
the road.
Oh,
Chargers.
The phones are out.
Yeah.
Shining too. Stigler. Yeah, Ford said, who was it last week? Purcell said they all had. I didn't notice, but it said all their students had their phones out.
What does that mean?
Oh, they're just kind of signaling to each other, whatever.
Right. Fourth down. Could be the last play of the ball game. Throws that one up for grabs. There's
good defense by
Colby again. Yeah, those guys are just back there playing center field. Just umbrella coverage, not letting anybody behind them.
Yeah.
And I think the Charger defense in this half, Rick, really surprised me.
And the defense, we could name the whole defense the players of the game, but
I think Gavin.
Yeah, we think Gavin
really
Freeman. He's the one that turned the tide.
And he's and just a great all-around performance. Kid hardly ever comes off the field.
He
did a good job punting. He only had one bad punt,
and
he had plenty of punts in the first half. We weren't moving the ball very well. Like you said, he probably punted more in that first half.
I think
all year.
He played in the field better than he punted.
Well, I do too, but I'm just saying he's all over the field.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Returns, punts.
Returns, snaps on the.
Plays a lot of defense. Caught a touchdown. Yeah. Obviously plays extra point or special teams.
Scoop and score. You name it.
That's right.
He had the full menu tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when the game was 7-7, he turned the tide with 2 touchdowns within a minute and a half of each other.
Yeah,
so
great, man, just a great reception, a great route.
And got the 2-point conversion.
And got the conversion, yeah. All 8 points on Gavin right there. Yep, he put the team on his back. Didn't need any help.
Yeah. All right, another victory for the Chargers. And how about we look at that bracket again?
Yeah, before we go.
Yeah, we'll look at that here in just a second. But
stay tuned for Rick Stevenson interview with the player of the game, Gavin Freeman.
Is it the Rick Stevenson or the Rick Hansing?
Rick Stevenson. You're much better at it than I am.
So there we are. The Chargers defeated Stigler, so we will be playing Lincoln Christian.
All over the Yellow Jackets tonight.
That's right. Right? That's right. 1 versus 2 in the semis. Too bad that's not in the finals, but that's a look at the top half of the bracket.
Have we faced Lincoln Christian since we beat him in the state finals 3 or 4 years ago?
Played him last year.
Played him last year and beat him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like 63-33, something like that.
I had to miss that game, evidently.
It's because you're not a fan.
Well, I am a fan.
I'm kidding. Just kidding. All right, well, we'll take a break and come back, and we'll get down there and talk to our player of the game, Gavin Freeman.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are Saints in Action.
Come to the Charger Corner! Go Tigers!
I gotta go to the restroom. All right, good look at the Chargers coach Brett right there, having some post-game comments. And Rick, Stigler came over with a great ball club, great game plan, well coached. Had watched a ton of film, you can tell, and really gave us all we wanted that first half. 7-7, got the ball in the third quarter, and we thought we were going to have a shootout. And the opportunistic Heritage Hall defense took it on their shoulders, and we got some defensive scores, and that's my take on it. Rick, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the second half was completely different, and the tide turned.
It sure did.
When Gavin, we made the stop coming out of halftime.
Yeah, 3 and out.
3 and out, defensive stop, and then, Gavin caught the the pass, which was a great catch.
And a great throw and a great read.
Yep, yeah.
And just a beautiful pass by Jackson, rolling to his right. Kind of hopped when he threw it,
And then
style points on that play.
That's right. And then, that's what shortstops do, right? They throw it on the run.
You turn two, you're jumping over the base runner.
You get it in the gap and throw off your back foot. Actually, he threw it off his front foot, just running out.
He's fun to watch, I can tell you that. And he didn't have his – he played a much better second half. His accuracy was right, spot on, I thought, in the second half. He missed a few throws in the first half that he normally makes, but I'm telling you, Stigler's D-backs, they had good coverage, tight coverage, lots of double coverage, and it seemed like they knew where the ball was going because a lot of times they had double coverage on the receiver we were looking for. Now, obviously, they're going to double Phillip everywhere he goes, and we were looking for him. But all that means is other receivers have to step up, and Gavin Freeman certainly did tonight.
Yeah. All right, they're heading off to ring the victory bell. Looks like mainly the seniors there up front.
Yep. Going to give it a go. It's a nice tradition there.
Yeah. It's a new tradition.
Yeah, just within the last few years.
Yeah, probably
5 or 6, 4 or 5.
At 4 or 5, I'd
That's
say.
the most. Yep. Start with the Connor McGinnis class or the Jack Hansen class right after that. I'm not sure which class it started that, but got the bell mounted down there, and it's cool looking.
Well, we'll take one more commercial break, and then hopefully we'll be back with our player of the game, Gavin Freeman.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
See you, Rick. See ya. Thanks, guys.
All right, we are back. We're just waiting on our player of the game to come join us, Gavin Freeman, and I think Coulter was trying to hunt him down. He's up there in the mob, probably taking pictures with the folks. So, but good game. Just to kind of recap the scoring, Heritage Hall started out with Philip Smitherman scoring first on a 12-yard run, make the score 7-0. That was the only score in the first quarter. The only score in the second quarter came from Stigler on their quarterback Perry with a 4-yard run and to make the score 7-7. That's how it was at halftime. And then third quarter was started out with the Gavin Freeman show with a 36-yard touchdown catch from Jackson Jobe, followed by a 44-yard fumble return. And then he also had the 2-point conversion after that. Davis Duncan followed that up with his own fumble return of 55 yards. And that ended the third quarter with the Chargers leading 27-7. We started the fourth quarter, Jackson Jobe with a nice 9-yard run to make it 34-7. And the scoring ended with Stigler getting a safety as they tackled K.J. Evans in the end zone to make the final score 34-9 Chargers. So overall, solid game. It was good to see the second half. Both the offense and the defense came out on with much more fire to them, I guess you could say, or they made some adjustments. Or these coaches, like I said, are about the best in the state. So good to see them make the adjustments to where they could come out with the victory in the state quarterfinals. So moving on to the state semifinals now, like I said, playing Lincoln Christian, who is also an undefeated team right now. They are ranked number 2. They're now 11-0. Chargers are 10-0 just because we had the one game that was rained out basically, and against Davis Wolves, canceled at the end of the first quarter with the Chargers leading 7-0, but it goes down as a non-game, I guess you could say. And then the other side of the bracket looks like it's going to be Plainview is going to be playing Verdigris. So, so we're going to have number 1, Heritage Hall, number 2, Lincoln Christian, number 3, Plainview, and number 7, Verdigris. And the final scores, I'll let you know. Verdigris over Perkins 42-28. Plainview shows fourth quarter, but that's pretty much over 58-27. And then it is a final with Lincoln Christian defeating Kingfisher 55-14. So the winners each pulled away tonight, and Heritage Hall being one of them with a 34-9 victory. I see our player of the game making his way over here, so just slowly. So why don't we take one more commercial and we'll be back with Gavin Freeman.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
We'll be quick. We'll let you get in there to celebrate. All right, here we are back. Rick Stevenson with our player of the game, Gavin Freeman. And Gavin, heck of a game tonight.
Thank you.
So what would you say the first half, obviously, was a tough one, 7-7 at half.
Mm-hmm.
What did the coaches have to say to you at halftime to get you all to come out more, I wouldn't say more inspired, but fiery in the second half?
Yeah, we weren't playing like Heritage Hall football as a team. He just told us that we need to keep going, keep building each other up, keep playing as a team, and just keep going.
That's right. Well, it's okay. You got the sniffles right now. It's cold out there. Now you're in this nice warm air. But, yeah, we made you player of the game because we thought you turned the tide. That was a great catch you made, excuse me, down here in the end zone.
Thank you.
And then following that up with the fumble return, excuse me. Which play would you say was more exciting for you? Here we go. Here's the touchdown catch. Nice throw by Jackson Job. There you go. You want to talk about that?
I'd say, that was pretty good because like were we still tied at that point?
That was
we were tied.
7-7.
So that like really got us going, and
you made a nice catch there. You high pointed it, pulled it away from the defender there. So I mean, it was a contest, and before that we had so many drops that was a really good catch.
Thank you.
And score, and then do we also have the fumble return here?
Yeah.
There we go. You can talk us through this one if you
want. All right. So I just saw him like drop it. He called a blitz, I'm pretty sure, and then just rolling on the ground. I just picked it up
and
I just
off
ran
to the races.
Yeah.
Did it feel like you were running forever?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Some of those, I know, it feels like you're running like 80 yards and it's 30, but
because you don't expect it like just to be laying on the ground, but like in this weather, the ball's wet and you don't get a grip on the field.
That's right. So the next one is Lincoln Christian. What do you know about? I didn't know if you knew that or not, but they beat Kingfisher I think it's 55-14.
Yeah.
So
they'll be good as always, but we just gotta play as a team, like Coach said, and just keep on going.
A lot of film study this week, get to know them and get ready to play. We don't know where yet. We know, I believe it's Friday night.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so great victory tonight.
Thank you.
Anything that you all want to take from this game moving forward to the semifinals and then hopefully the finals?
Yeah, just can't get in holes. Just gotta build your teammates up. Just keep going on.
That's right. Play as a team. That's right. All right. So Gavin Freeman, our player of the game, twice in 3 weeks?
Yeah,
or
something like that.
3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, we'll keep it going. We talked about how it's a. You know what? Your earpiece is flipped over there. There we go. All right, now you can hear better.
I was wondering, it was like hard.
All right, well, we'll keep it going. Hopefully we can name you the. Hopefully we're doing Charger Vision next week. We're not sure if the state's going to let us do it for the semis, but we'd love to have you back up here again next week. And congratulations on another victory. And and we look forward to seeing you next week. And we'll go ahead and sign off. So for Rick Hansing, I'm Rick Stevenson, and for Gavin Freeman, too, our player of the game. We'll see you next week in the state semifinals. So Charger Pride, everybody.